Liverpool have won 19 league titles, and their biggest rivals, Man United, have won 20. So I become Liverpool's new manager for 2 seasons with the goal to win 21 titles, beating their biggest rivals and becoming the greatest club in England. Within the next 2 seasons, if I don't win the league just once, then I fail. We have a great team, but our 3 best players' contracts are up at the end of the season. So to get them to sign new deals, we're going to have to throw some big money at them. And to be able to do that, we need to win trophies. Winning the Premier League won't be straightforward, with teams like City, Arsenal, Chelsea all in our way. But I guess we don't have to worry about Manchester United winning that 21st title anytime soon. Most of these teams have more spending power than us, so it's not like we can go out and just sign the world's best players. So we need to be wise with our budget and make sure we are signing the right players for the right price. I'm back, and if you guys are excited for this series and the videos, then smash a like and let me know in the comments. On day 1 of being new manager, we need to take a look at the squad we are working with. And wow, you can see why this team is so good in real life. This is the giant that Klopp rebuilt, took right back to the top with players like Mohamed Salah, Trent, Virgil van Dijk, the 3 players that we could actually lose, but I will get back to that. I think the world's #1 in goal, Alisson, is definitely in the conversation. A solid midfield, in fact, a young midfield, which will be here for many years to come. Despite all that though, there are still rooms for improvement in this side. Right now, is this side capable of winning 2 back-to-back Premier Leagues in 2 seasons? I think maybe that's a bit of a push, so we definitely are going to have to sign some players. And on that, the finances are going to be a big part. We have 19 million to spend for our current budget, which for the size of the club and what we want to do, that really isn't a lot of money. And on top of that, we have some transfer rules by the club to make things even more complicated. The first is that all players we sign have to be below the age of 30. So I guess no going out and signing any veterans. No player can earn more than £300,000 a week, and we can't spend more than 90 million on a transfer fee. Now I know these rules aren't incredibly challenging, but they are pretty realistic to what Liverpool would demand. In fact, guys, I want to keep this series as realistic as we can. You guys are always requesting for that. I'm excited to be back. Let's make this fun. Do let me know in the comments all suggestions you have for us achieving the realism and making things challenging. Last season, of course, was Jurgen Klopp's last season. In real life, Arne Slot replaced him, but in this universe, that has not happened. IHRS have replaced Klopp to be his successor. And looking on social media, some fans are happy, some a little upset. They wanted someone like Zidane. But for the most part, fans are happy because Klopp did actually choose me. And with the HRS era beginning here at Liverpool, I think we need to discuss our plans for what we're actually going to do with this side. Because if we keep it the same and do nothing with it, I don't think we're winning 2 in a row. And to start off real quick, Andy Robertson at left back, one of the best left backs the Premier League has seen. I'm going to say it. In his prime, with Robbo on the left and Trent on the right, this Liverpool side was just beautiful. But I think we can all say it, this guy is now good or decent. He's not what he used to be, and I feel a real strong left back would be a good player to bring in. Going a bit higher on the left flank, we have Luis Diaz, who is starting at left wing. Very, very solid player, exciting player. But with this guy being linked to Barcelona, maybe we could see him leave. If we get a decent transfer fee, then I'm open to that happening. Of course, we do have Gakpo as well, who can rotate. This guy can also play striker, which I think will be the main position you guys are going to be putting suggestions. Because Diego Jota is good. His backup is Darwin Nunez. Yeah, we know a whole lot about that guy. How many times have we seen this guy just completely miss the goal? I think he's quite good. His positioning is good, but his finishing is terrible. And right now, with there being so many good strikers out there like Isaac, Gyökeres, Osimhen, that's the type of number 9 I want in my side that I think could win us 2 Premier Leagues back to back. Hey look, the big elephant in the room right now is the fact that Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah all have 12 months left on their contracts. I'm most confident that Van Dijk would sign the deal, being our captain. Salah, we may need to have some conversations and discuss financials with him to get him to stay. He's on 300k a week. I wonder if the board would allow us to re-sign him on a higher wage, because 300k is the cap. But honestly, I'm quite doubtful about re-signing Trent because, of course, Real Madrid want to get this guy on a free deal at the end of the season. Which, if he wants to go, we're not going to stand in his way because we have no power to. And if there's a player like Frimpong out there who we could sign for around 60 million, I don't think it's a massive dip. Tactics-wise, this is how we're going to line up in our 4-2-3-1. With everything pretty balanced, but when we go over to the player roles, this is how we look when we don't have the ball, and this is how we look when we do have the ball. For example, Trent, like an inverted wing back, kind of slots into that midfield role. That is where you want him. Salah as an inside forward attack. Jota not the best as a poacher, but I feel for the system, that's the type of player we would want. So maybe Osimhen would slot into this team the best. Andy Robertson bombing up the pitch on the left, creating chaos, whipping the ball in. Whoever replaces him at left back, if we do sell him, definitely needs to be able to do that. And everything else is pretty standard. Our midfield's pretty strong, pretty defensive. And Szoboszlai pulling the strings there at playmaker. But talking of Andy Robertson leaving, we do have 2 transfer offers. One for Man City, well, that's going to be a no. And the other Borussia Dortmund, which I do like the look of that. I wonder if you Liverpool fans would class Robertson as a legend. Surely, right? 39 million on the table. They actually agreed to it. Newcastle, of course, with all that money, wanted to strengthen a defense, but that is a fat no. And in a matter of a day or two, Robertson has agreed his contract. He is leaving Liverpool off there to Borussia Dortmund for 40 million. Now with that hole in defense, Tsimikas slots into left back, but he's not going to be our man. Now, one rumor is Joral Hato, who is at Napoli. 18-year-old Wonderkid, you could say, and he's literally just moved to Napoli. So that's not a deal we would be able to do, but he would be perfect. Actually, I say that he's not the best as an attacking wingback. Someone like Alejandro Grimaldo would be amazing. He's a little older than I would want at 28, but yeah, he can definitely play as an attacking wingback. In fact, his preferred position is left mid. But with 75 defending, definitely capable as a left back. A younger option would be this guy from Benfica, who has some amazing potential. And to be fair, at 6'1", I would trust this guy a little more as a left back. For around 25 to 31 million, yeah, definitely budget friendly. Another option, Miguel Gutierrez from Girona. Look, guys, let me know, who are we signing for left back? Maybe someone completely different, but we need to win 2 Premier Leagues in 2 seasons. Grimaldo at 28 would be a solid buy. And don't forget, our current budget has gone up now to 130 million. But early on, as new Liverpool manager, I really want to get down to this Trent situation. So I begin talks with him by asking him what are his plans at the end of the season as his contract is expiring. And he makes it clear that this season is very important to him. He wants to get Liverpool's 20th league title, but he does not have any interest in re-signing that deal. He says Real Madrid are calling and they're interested, and Jude Bellingham's trying to convince him to go. So I say I understand, but I want 100% from him this season, as he will be a massive part of winning the league. This will be a massive loss to the team. I guess this is like Trent's farewell season now. Make the most of him whilst he's here. There's a 1% possibility that Real Madrid don't end up wanting him, but I doubt that's going to happen. Guys, I did just think, what if the striker we bring in is an England legend, at least in the Premier League, Harry Kane. As a Bayern Munich, he's one of the best in the world. Great player to put the ball into the box. He just scores them opportunities, but there is a slight problem. He's 31 years old, and we can only sign players under 30. I have seen an interesting rumor about Alvarez possibly going to Liverpool. Definitely under 30, that's good, but this guy cost around 100 million. First game of the season is here. It's Ipswich away from home, newly promoted side. This is our opportunity to really lay out this season that we are going to challenge for this title. Here he is, the main man, Mohamed Salah. How many goals is this guy going to score from the left-hand side this season? The right-hand side, should I say? And he's put it wide. I thought that was going to go in. Here's Szoboszlai, picks it up in the middle, goes to slap one. Good save, goalkeeper. Szoboszlai, look at that run there from Mohamed Salah. Keeper's going to come out. Oh, he doesn't, and he still manages to chip him. First goal of the season, not bad. Mo Salah right in behind. Ipswich playing a higher line than they really should. Hopefully they continue, because we could score 5 here. Now here's Trent on the ball. This guy's got such good crossing ability. So just whip this one in the box. Not a bad ball. Can we keep that? Referee don't blow. He's going to blow for halftime. I would think by an hour we'd actually have more goals, but still the one. Let's find that second. Here's Luis Diaz, who finds Salah, who hits it first time, and that has to be on target from Salah's standards. It's Szoboszlai. He finds Salah again. Here he is, Mo Salah scores this time. That's the second. His second of the game, and we can now wrap this up. Salah with another run. Look at all this space he's got. Pull that onto that left foot. It's got it. Smash it near post. Oh, 3-0. This guy's going to be our best player. Here's Luis Diaz. Maybe we could make it 4. We've got options in the box here. Here's Mo Salah again. Oh my goodness. He's gone and scored 4 goals in a single game. How good is Mo Salah? We need to make sure this guy signs that deal. And that is game over. Not a bad way to start off your season with a Salah hat-trick against possibly the worst team in the league. I tell you, a player I will transfer list to try and gain some interest for people to buy him is Darwin Nunez. IRL, he has been linked with a loan out, so I think maybe that's the better option. But we're only here for 2 years to win 2 Premier League titles, so I don't see this guy coming back. So we're going to transfer list him. Maybe we don't sign a striker this transfer window or this season. If we want Osimhen, we're going to have to wait until the summer. If we want Gyökeres, we're going to have to pay 100 million now. Same with Isaac, possibly more. This guy is Premier League proven. You guys in the comments, probably your favorite option right now. We know how good Isaac is for Newcastle. Kane, we can take him off. He's too old. An outsider, Julian Alvarez. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But I would say right now, our priority is that left back position because we do have Diego Jota who can play striker and we have Gakpo. This guy can do a job there. I mean, take it even further. Luis Diaz can actually play number 9. I'd say this is quite a good start to the season. Our first game at Anfield, it is Brentford. Maybe they put up a really good performance here, but this should be our second win, especially if we are serious about winning this title. Here's Tsimikas. God, that's a nice tackle. You don't want to come up against that guy. That guy is big and mean. Him and Verge are going to concede hardly any this season. Oh, here's Trent on that right side. Can he find someone? We win a corner. Ball whipped in. Overhead kick. Oh, Diego Jota. He makes it 1-0 Liverpool with style. Now, the reason I did that is because I've heard it is impossible to score headers, and it's more likely for your centre-back to score an overhead kick than a header. Isn't this game fantastic? Here's Trent. Oh, look at that run there for Jota. Comes to him, and that is onside. And what a volley on his weaker side. He makes it 2-0. Throws in the Illuminati or something, but what a strike that was. That's a nice tackle from Salah. Look at him doing the defending there. Ball in behind for Jota. This could be 3. What a mistake from Brentford. Wow. That is a Diego Jota hat-trick right there. I think this guy's trying to fight for his number 9 position. All the space in the world and really showed his composure there. Oh, there's no way we've just given away a penalty. There is no way. And of course it's Trent. Look at this defending. Just slides in. What a dreadful replay. Where was the ball? Oh, this could be the clean sheet gone. Or is Alisson going to save it? Right down the middle. It's 3-1. Oh, no. No. There's no way we're going to see a Brentford comeback here. All because we're giving away stupid penalties. What was that? Okay, the defense needs some work on it. And he's put it bottom left. There's a comeback here. Maybe my defensive FIFA skills are a little bit rusty right now. Here's Diaz, Szoboszlai, Salah, surely is offside. Diego Jota. It's on. It's his 4th goal of the game. Salah 4 last game. Jota 4 this game. Who knows how many Diaz is going to score in the next one. Okay, I know that was Brentford, right? But Jota really did show he can score goals in that last one. I don't care who the opponent is in the Premier League. If you're scoring 4 goals as a striker, you're probably really good. To be fair, I'm leaning toward giving Jota this season and seeing next season whether we could go in for an Osimhen or maybe we just don't take the risk and we go out and sign an Isaac. Yeah, you guys are going to have to help me decide what to do here. Well, we do have 2 offers for Darwin Nunez. We have Manchester United. Oh my goodness. Imagine Darwin Nunez and Rasmus Højlund. No, I'm just going to save them from that misery. We have Spurs as the other option. So I guess we consider that. They're offering 29 million. I mean, can we at least get like 30? How much did Liverpool sign this guy for? 90 million? They agreed to 35. Maybe that was a little too low. Just like that, we're seeing Darwin Nunez leave Liverpool. I honestly hope he does quite well at Spurs. But we have 10 hours left in the transfer window now. And to be fair, with Darwin Nunez gone, maybe we do go out and sign a striker and Diogo Jota is the backup. I'm not too sure he's going to be too happy about that though. But as I said, the main priority position right now is the left back. We need improvement there. We have plenty of options. I'm leaning toward Grimaldo. I think he would slot in the best, be the best replacement to Andy Robertson. But maybe you guys have someone else in mind. Yes, I know some of you guys are going to mention Balde. I was going to say there's no way we get him out of Barca, but apparently Man City have the power to do that. That's sad to see. Let me know in this side where you guys would make a signing. Is there somewhere else I'm just not seeing? Maybe somewhere on the bench? Are we lacking depth going into the season? So let me know in the comments, guys. Our very next game is our biggest rivals, Manchester United at Old Trafford. Now that is going to be a big one. 10 hours to go, 175 million. I became Liverpool's new manager and have 2 seasons seasons to win their 21st league title, putting them above their biggest rivals, Man United. So far, Trent has told us that he is leaving for Real Madrid come end of the season, and we could also be losing our two best players, Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah, as their contracts are expiring. The rest of the side is good, but does it improving if we need to win 2 league titles back to back? In episode 1, we did see Andy Robertson leave for Dortmund for 39 million, and also Darwin Nunez going to Tottenham for 35. So this episode, we of course are going to go out and sign a brand new left back and a brand new striker. The striker being the priority, of course, and we have 4 very, very good options here. You guys put your suggestions as well. Same as left back, there's some fantastic options, but there was one player you suggested, which I think we'll end up signing. Our budget right now is 175 million, thanks to the funds we brought in from the 2 players going out. But guys, there are some transfer rules here in this series. We can't sign players over the age of 30. The max wage they could be on is 300k a week, and the max transfer fee we can spend is 90 million, which honestly really does limit us on signing some superstars. Hey guys, the videos are back. If you are excited, then smash a like, especially if you're excited for this series. If you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. We're close to 100k now. Now, our first 2 games of the season, we won 4-0 away to Ipswich and got a 4-1 win at home versus Brentford. Now, the 2 players absolutely cooking, Mohamed Salah and Diego Jota. In fact, Salah scored all 4 of the goals in the first game, and same as Jota in the second. You're probably asking right now, do we really need a brand new striker? Because Jota has showed he's capable of scoring. And I hear you, I understand that, but guys, we need to win 2 Premier League titles in a row, else we fail. And I'm not willing to trust all that on Jota. I think we'd all agree, someone more like Osimhen or Gyökeres would be perfect. They'd score a lot more goals than Jota. Maybe if one of these guys got injured, then we could use Jota. But before we start getting onto strikers and look at your suggestions and ultimately sign one, I want to focus on the left back position. We have Tsimikas here, who is great. I like him as a backup. The 3 players I have on here right now are Hado, who has gone to Napoli, so I guess we can just remove him. Carreras at Benfica, 77 overall, a little bit too low, and Benfica don't want to actually sell this guy. So we have Miguel Gutierrez at Girona. He's been cooking in La Liga, doing really well, and we can get this guy under 50 million. This guy is very good attacking. An attacking wing back, he can actually play left mid, so to fill into that robo role, I think he'd do just the job. But look, you guys were very, very good to suggest Milos Gyökeres, who is currently in the Premier League at Bournemouth. It looks like Liverpool are actually going to sign this guy. He would cost more than Gutierrez, but is more realistic, and he would fit that wing back role perfectly. 57 to 72 million. You know what? We're just going to go in with 69 million, and they say yes. Honestly, it would have been rude to reject that. He's under 300k a week, a 5-year deal. He agrees the contract. New number 6. I don't know about that, but look, it's looking good in the shirt. I think number 12 suits a left back better. Boom, there he is in the 11. That is our first signing, actually. He is playing as a wing back. The other side is a wing back also, but on support, so he'll probably drift into the midfield. That is where we want Trent. Now, on player roles, I've got Diego Jota as an advanced forward. He was a poacher in the last 2 games. With the striker we're going to bring in, poacher or advanced forward would be great. I would prefer advanced forward, especially with a cam and 2 midfielders behind, just playing the balls through the middle. Now, of course, the majority of our goals probably will be scored from the right-hand side, Mohamed Salah, and he does have an eye for an assist. Someone like Osimhen would score a lot, but is currently on loan at Galatasaray, and that will finish at the end of the season. So you can kind of write off Osimhen this transfer window. And his best position definitely is a poacher. But we've got Gyökeres. We all know who he is. We all know he can score goals. Would be a great signing. Could sign him now, but the problem is, are we really going to do that under 90 million? He's worth 80. Of course, as expected, some of you guys recommending Lautaro Martinez. He is under 30 years old, so he's 27, and we probably won't be able to get him for 90 million. They want 90 to 112. This is going to be very hard. Sign a striker with these limitations who's actually going to be really good. Garassi, is that you say his name? This guy's 85 overall at Dortmund. 28, so older. Yes, we can afford him, but I can't kind of want someone better than this guy. We are trying to win 2 in a row. Now, a very good suggestion is Vlahovic at Juve because he's 83, but he has a lot of room for growing. 6'3", so his best position would be a poacher. He's not slow, not the fastest though. And yeah, we could get this guy for like 55 million. Or what about Victor Boniface at Bayer Leverkusen? 87 potential. He is younger, 23. Not the quickest again. Definitely under 90 million. Is this guy going to be the finished product we need this season and going on to next season? That said, look, second place is not good enough. And we've got Man City, we've got Arsenal and Chelsea really competing for this title. We, of course, have Alvarez at Atletico. He'd cost way over 90 million. But guys, my favorite option right now is Alexander Isak. We know how good he is. And there's no shot we can get this guy under 90 million because they want 111 to 140. But look, I have an idea. How about we try and be a little bit cheeky here? We offer them 90 million up front, and then we also swap a player. There are 2 players we could actually swap. The first being Luis Diaz, who's 27. He's 85 overall, worth 45 million. So we might actually decrease that 90. Or Diego Jota, who has started the season really well, who's 84 and 27. He's worth 37 million. Honestly, with the goals Jota scored in the previous game, I think we're just going to offer Luis Diaz, especially with him being linked to Barcelona and moving away. I don't want them to walk out, so I'm only going to put this down to 87 million. Just please don't walk out or ask for crazy money. They say no to that. They just straight up want 138 million. We're going to have to say no. But Alexander Isak completely off the options right now. Because guys, it is currently deadline day. We have 10 hours. The clock is going down. Another suggestion here, a very good suggestion, Openda at RB Leipzig. Very fast, would be an incredible advanced forward, even though his best role is a poacher apparently. 74 to 93 million. But again, we need someone who's on the level and competing with Erling Haaland. We do have 91 rated Salah, and I feel if we build this team around him and give him opportunities, he will score us those goals. So maybe a player like Openda would be very good. Come into the season, wouldn't be surprised if he was like 87, 88 overall anyway. Of course, Liverpool about to get this deal over the line IRL. They probably already have. It's Bert, who can actually play striker. But before we even click on him, we know this guy's going to cost over 90 million, probably twice as much. Yeah, more than that. Could go up to 252 million. I don't think this transfer is going to happen in this series with his valuation. If you guys really want to see him in a Liverpool shirt, hair playing, then maybe the rules need adjusting. Let me know in the comments. Right now, I think we need to get this deal done under 90 million, 74 to 93. But how about we meet you with 85 million Leipzig? They agree. Our new number 9, our new striker, Openda signs for Liverpool, really for about the same amount that Darwin Nunez did. We're going to train him to be an advanced forward. And that is another incredible attacker added to this Liverpool side. Don't forget, we have Gakpo and Chiesa on the bench, which all 3 of these players can actually play striker. That does leave us with 9 million, but come January, there might be someone not playing that well, and we could sell them. One player we're definitely not going to sell is Mohamed Salah. City, of all people, can go away. But that is transfer deadline day wrapped up. And in fact, our very next game is 14th in the league, Manchester United. This is going to be a good one at Old Trafford as well. Annoyingly, Openda cannot start this game, so it won't be his debut because of this injury. So Jota slips back into that striker role here. Here's Szoboszlai. Oh, this is some nice space. Chips that up for Salah. Early opportunity, and it's just offside. Don't know why the Man United fans are celebrating that. They're almost happy to see that go in for Salah there. Here's Jota. Really good play. Gets that out wide for Salah, who pulls that back on his left, goes to Bennett and finds the top corner. It's 1-0 Liverpool. United so far have been horrid, leaving so much space at the back, and you do not let this guy have a shot on his left foot because it's just going to find the top corner. Salah dribbling on the right. You've seen it here first. What a ball there to Salah. Can he tuck it home for 2? That should have been a goal, but there is the second. It's Luis Diaz. Liverpool 2 in the 66th minute. Salah, I'm honestly surprised he didn't find that corner there, but you're not going to miss that. He nearly did. Well, I want to find this 3rd goal. It would be embarrassing for United. Expected, though. Oh, Salah's done so well there. Look at him go. Mo Salah, pass Maguire, bends it. Gakpo is just come on and he's got himself a goal. Liverpool 3. And again, I'm surprised Salah's putting that down the middle. And that is the victory over our biggest rivals, which isn't massive. Come on, it is a team that finishes 16th. Rebuild coming in the next couple of days for United, by the way. Nottingham Forest now. Is a 4-1 win. We really are scoring the goals. In fact, Coquez with the first goal in that game. The bad news here, Trent is out with a groin injury for the next 4 weeks. But we do have our very first game in the Champions League facing AC Milan, a very offensive AC Milan. And we will see the debut of Openda up front, and I guarantee you he scores. Some rotations, Endo starting here, Gakpo at left mid, and of course Bradley because of the injury. Now this competition is not something we have to win to complete the challenge, but would be nice. It's Gakpo early on. Gets the shot off. That would have been a really clean, tidy goal. Oh, it's an early goal there for Milan. It's Joao Felix. Good build-up play. They just knock it to him, and first time gets around it and finds the top corner. The ball's low now. We need runners. Openda's making one. Ball's played through. We need a better finish now. Tight angle has hit the post. It's Kanade. Ball there to Salah. Great ball. And that is the equaliser, Mohamed Salah. Look at all this space Kanade had. Just wide open. And yeah, Salah's not missing that. Give it back to Salah. Come on, let's go ahead now. Look at his pace. This is great. Mohamed Salah down the right-hand side. Moving into the box. Defenders getting back. But Salah to go all the way has smashed it near post. 2-1 Liverpool. 20 minutes to play. And this man, get him in the kitchen. It's just going to start cooking now. Finish this game out. We're going to bring on Jones. Piquet's a little tired. So Tsimikas. Let's get Grafenberg back in. Fofana hits one. He's found the top corner. With 10 minutes to play, Milan are back in this. That was a very good strike. Going around Van Dijk. Give it to this guy, Mo Salah, in the last minute. Come on, create something. Here's Openda. He's through. He's going to dribble. He's going to get this to Gakpo. Gakpo in the box. Pulls that back. We need a good opportunity here, man. Give it to Salah. Turns his man and finishes it for the hat-trick. Liverpool get 3 points here at the San Siro. Man of the match. Beautiful play there. Good awareness by Jones. Just a tap pick to Mo Salah. And all he needed to do was get that under the keeper. Not bad. Top of the Premier League and also joint top of the Champions League with 15 other sides, to be fair. But let's just keep that winning form going. Openda's debut in the Premier League now. No Trent, of course. A 4-1 win. Salah, Jota, Diaz, and Salah again. No Openda goal. Yeah, it's an easy win. First round against Port Vale, Carabao Cup. Wolves away now. 3-0. Openda scoring, but right now we are picking up some injuries. That's McAllister out for 3 weeks. Back to the Champions League. 3-0. Is this season just going to be straightforward? Right now, it seems the teams that are in the title race are Arsenal and Chelsea. Give us some time, and I'm sure City will slip in there. But Palace away here, a 2-0 win. Another injury. Okay, you guys won't believe what Arteta has come out and said. This is Fabrizio on Twitter saying Arteta has said Liverpool under HRS will be out of the title race by Christmas. And I responded back on Twitter saying bro's gonna end the season trophyless again. Okay, if we're gonna have this beef with Mikel Arteta, that's gonna be fun because in 2 games time, we face them away at the Emirates in the Premier League. But right now we have Arsenal who are also in this title race with us. McAllister coming back, but not yet fit. So Endo is starting. It's Palmer. Now I've got Jackson who hits one. Oh, get out. There's no way Nicholas Jackson has that in his locker. I'm sorry, that's just not happening. How the heck has he got the ball and just smashed it top corner? Fair enough. 1-0 Chelsea. Mo Salah. Oh, that's more like it. Absolutely smoked Kukurea there. Mo Salah onto that left foot. Going to bend one. This keeper's doing really well. The ball's like Salah. Oh, instant pass there to Openda. Power shot. Bottom corner. 1-1 just before the half. To a close, and it's Openda. What a beautiful finish. Yeah, that's more like it. Finding the bottom corner. There's Diaz. Nice. Overlapping run there. Coquez. Can he find Openda? Good touch. The finish. This keeper, I'm telling you. Is Neto. running down the wing. 20 to play. Pulls that back here for Palmer. Oh, no. It's Jackson again. Come on. He's not scoring 2 in a game. This could be Chelsea going top right here. This is not good for the title race. And that's our first loss in the Premier League. Disappointing performance there. Now straight into the Champions League with a massive win. So Bosloy. But like, something massively went wrong in the last game. We are now second after 8. 1 point behind Arsenal. Yikes. That's not great leading up to the game we have. With all the pressure after what Arteta just said. But look at this. 2 conceded against Chelsea. 2 conceded against Milan. So far, our defense has been good, but in these big games, we seem to be vulnerable at the back through the middle, which really should not be happening with the defense we have. I don't know why we're playing a high line. We have the perfect setup to do that. In fact, we have a very good setup to just go all out aggressive. I'm going to go as far as saying 100%. Let's just send it. And we're trying this away at the Emirates. If we come out of this conceding 4, I think the board should probably let me go as a manager. But hey, the exciting news is Trent is back this game, which offensively exciting. Defensively, not too sure about that. Martinelli. Oh, good defense there. Virgil van Dijk. Look at him. Ball playing centre back. Coming out the back. Here's Mo Salah now. Calafiore's done well. You can see our extremely high line here. Yeah, it's just not going to work with Canade and Virgin. If you're in behind, they're very fast. Okay, if we pass them the bloody ball, that's not going to be good. Here's Martinelli. The shot. Thankfully, not a very good shot. Oh, you're joking. What are we doing? What a joke. Lookman with the goal. Crap shot. And then, do you know what? Let's just pass it straight to them. Thanks. Oh, look at that 1-2 there. Look at this. Oh, dear me. Martinelli, 2-0. That might be the high line. Yeah, that's the high line right there. Out on the right side. This is good. Openda, nice touch. He's in the box. Twisting, turning. Beautiful. He's missed it. That's not what our number 9's meant to be doing. You're meant to score that, not miss it. Second half now. Yeah, that's a ball to be played over the top. Here's Openda. This is nice. Smash it in. There we go. Get the ball. That's fantastic. That is why we spent 85 million. Just the way we want to start this half. Ball over the top and then edge of the boot. Smashing it in. Fast equalizer after that would be amazing. Mo Salah. Brilliant. Onto that left foot. Still Mo Salah. Looking on goal! Top corner! Mo Salah! 2-2 Liverpool. Now that is classic Mohamed Salah right there. Finding the top corner, just smashing it in. I don't know what I said at halftime, but it must have worked. After turning over a 2-goal lead. Oh, this is good. This is good. Under the goalkeeper. 3-2. It's Trossard who's just come on and possibly won the game for Arsenal. I think I was maybe going a little over the top with 100 on the high line. We maybe need to change it to 80. It's now or never. Salah. The touch is offside. He's offside. And that's game. Win again in the Carabao Cup. But look, that's 2 defeats in a row now in the Premier League, back to back. We're beating the teams we should beat, but other big teams, it's another story. 4 points off top Arsenal now. Arteta must be smiling himself to sleep right now. Top of the league. But relax, because what's he going to do? He's going to bottle it. We're going to move this high line down to 80. It needs to be high, but not something silly like 100. Is Bryden here? A 5-0 win. So many goals coming from this side. Top scorer right now is Salah with 17 in 6 after 18 games played. Do you know what? Diego Jota is doing very, very well coming off the bench and scoring. In fact, he's doing better than Openda, who only has 4 in 13 games. Oh, wow. We have just been hammered in the Champions League. 3-0 Leverkusen. And now we drop points in the league again to Villa. This side right now seems to be struggling clearly against bigger opponents. I'm not saying bigger opponents than us. I'm just saying big in general. That's going to have to change because we have Real Madrid coming up. And if we're not on our game, that could be humiliating. But in preparation for that, we have Southampton. And we know they're the worst side in the league. 4-0. Shout out to Edgar. This Madrid game, Kirkez is not available, unfortunately. That is a big loss. But who is available is someone I'm sure is going to be showing off to his next employee. We will remember how this game went, IRL. And let's try and replicate that here. Right away, we could be in with Openda. That's good. Power shot. Good save, Courtois. Mo Salah in behind there for Openda. It's through. No pass shot this time. The finish is clean. It's bottom Left-hand corner. 1-0 Liverpool. Goal was pending. Openda with the opener. Nice tidy finish. Oh, Salah. Really good take. Good turn. Openda. Get him through again. Here he is. Tight angle. Oh, it's 2-0. He really is showing he can finish that ball. That's what we paid 85 million for there. Assist Mo Salah. Openda gets his second. And that's a 2-goal cushion against Real Madrid. It's Salah again. This could be 3-0 in the game as well. Openda onto that left. Oh, let's just hit it. Nope. On its right. Oh, it's hit the bar. I've got Tsimikas. Moving on that left side. He goes down, and that is a penalty, Liverpool. There is no doubt about that one. Too many goes in. That is reckless. Real Madrid, they have too many midfielders. Question is it Salah or Openda to take this one? Let's go Openda. Why not? Openda to make this 3, to get his hat trick. Oh, he's put it top corner. That is sublime. Fantastic. Welcome to Anfield. 3-0 against Real Madrid. And that is how it ends. Openda hat trick, 3-0 Liverpool. Not a bad response to losing 3-0 to Leverkusen. Oh, this just rubs it in, doesn't it? Manager of the month, Mikel Arteta. Wins it by playing terrorist football. No, but fair enough. He has won 11 in 13. Has done very, very well. City's still 5th. They're chilling. But that does not mean this game is going to be simple. We have Manchester City at Anfield. And as Liverpool fans know, if we want to win the league, you got to beat Manchester City. And playing against Erling Haaland, we might want to adjust this defensive line a little bit more. But look, this game won't be this episode. That will be next. We are in December now, which means next month, it is January, and we have 9 million, which is not a whole lot. But you guys have seen how we've played. You've seen the roster we have. Get your suggestions in down below on what we could do to possibly bring in another player. Well, if you guys are enjoying this series and enjoyed the video, smash the video a thumbs up. If you're new around here, subscribe. We're close to 100,000 subscribers now. And at 100K, I'll make a video on this room, this office, this setup I have, because it is pretty awesome. So far here at Liverpool, I've signed Coquez at left back and Openda at striker, spending just over 150 million and really improving this starting 11. January is approaching us and the media just keep linking us with signing Wonderkid Florian Wirtz. Its agent is even in contact trying to attract our interest. To be fair, adding Wirtz to this side would really improve it, as supposedly he's only 83 overall. Florian Wirtz is 90 at 21. But the fans on social media want this to happen. You guys in the comments want this to happen, but I don't think our finances want this to happen. We only have 9 million. And he would cost upwards of 200 million, maybe even 250. Yet we don't have the facilities to do that. And as well, if we take a look at our transfer rules during this series, we can't even spend more than 90 million, not alone 250. So as much as you guys want this to happen, I want it to happen. Him and his agent, it's just not going to, unless something massively changes. What I have noticed on the bench is there's 2 players I would be open at actually getting rid of. Harvey Elliott, who is 21, Curtis Jones at 23. Harvey Elliott is worth 35.5 million. Curtis Jones is valued at 32. So whoever we sell, we would have around 40 million to spend. And I was looking on SoFIFA earlier and came across this trending player who looks like an absolute wonderkid. Insane potential. In fact, this guy's like the next Leo Messi. The team he plays for would accept around 33 to 41 million. So we could actually get this deal done. We are currently at the start of December. We've got a bunch of games. We're not going to play a whole lot of them. But guys, you know the goal of this series. We need to win back-to-back Premier League titles to get to 21 to overtake Man United's 20. We're currently at 19 in this, and we are 6 points off top of the league Arsenal, which is not great, especially with the beef we had with Mikel Arteta last episode. We did in fact have some bad results against big teams last episode. We lost 2-1 at home to Chelsea. We lost 3-2 away to Arsenal. We lost 3-0 at home to Bayer Leverkusen. That's humiliating. But more positive, we did beat at Anfield Real Madrid 3-0, which really does boost our confidence going into this Manchester City game. Liverpool fans know if they want to win the league, they have to win this game versus City, and they've got such a strong squad. But unfortunately, Coquez is injured. He is out. So Tsimikas comes in. He has played all right this season so far. Home advantage is big, especially at Anfield. Especially after the last game that I mentioned, his Szoboszlai. I've got McAllister out wide to Salah. Nice overlap there, possible for Trent. Moving into the box. finding Luis Diaz. The block by the defender, and they get that away. Oh, Salah's got the better of Gavardio there. Here we come with speed again. Surely he scores this time. Pulls it onto his left. And another save, Edison. Wow. Openda. McAllister hits it, and it's deflected in. Little bit of luck there, but Liverpool get the lead before halftime. Openda will get the assist, and that is the deflection. Yeah, so unfortunate. Like, if City want to get back in this now, they're going to have to do something, and they're going to have to stop this guy, Mohamed Salah, who wants to create another opportunity, trying to find that left foot. Can move that out wide there for Salah, who's going to get that in the box for Openda with the header, and that is the second. I'm honestly shocked that went in. No surprise for the assist for Trent, but soon as he lost his marker, just whipped that ball in, and that's a great header there, headering it into the ground. Luis Diaz more central there, finding Openda, now finding Salah. Salah to tuck it, top corner. It's 3-0 again at Anfield. We really have had to show that we can compete against the top teams, especially after those two defeats. Newcastle away now, and that is a strong 2-0 victory. Sends us top of the league, so Arsenal are back at it again, doing some bottling. Now, we have our first Merseyside derby. We want to get to January, so we're going to go over this, and it's a 3-0 win away at Goodison Park, but an injury to Szoboszlai, and that is not good. Talking about Florian Wirtz, he's out for 4 months. That's a massive loss, and to be fair, that player that I will reveal in January is actually a cam, so that works perfectly. So right now, Jones is going to come in. In fact, Elliott seems more of an attacking player, so we'll get him a cam for now. Midfield is now significantly weaker. Regarding the stats, 21 goals, 10 assists so far. We're not even halfway through the season, and 12 and 20 for Openda. Do you know, that is pretty decent. He now has the same as Diego Jota. I was a little bit worried that Jota was going to sneak back in, and then you're entering the territory of Openda being a flop. Never 3-0 win away to Girona. Oh no, not another injury. McAllister, he's out for 2 months. That is not what we need right now. We need January to be here real quick at this point. Indo comes in for McAllister. I say that, but I actually have an idea. If we move Gravenberch over and we bring in Trent, he does get a +2. He can play that. And we just bring Bradley into this side. That now is not a weak midfield, because we can't have Elliott and Endo playing. The 3-0s continue in the league. Now, the Carabao Cup, is this a competition that we want to win this season? Do we just try and fully rotate here, or do we go out with a strong side? I'm going to say we rotate. If we win, great. We'll try and win the competition, and we do. 2-1. Trent scoring and Tsimikas. Well, let's keep them 3-0 wins continuing in the league, because we have Spurs away now. This is massive. Oh no, we're playing against Darwin Nunez. You know the storylines here. Verge doing well. Oh, it's Darwin Nunez, but it's offside. It's fine. Do not let this guy score. Darwin Nunez is through here. He goes to hit it. Oh, the ball comes back to him. That is jam on toast. Darwin Nunez is celebrating. He makes it 1-0 Spurs. And of course, he has to score against us. Can't score for us, but against us, yeah, back of the net. Just bend it from there. Why not? Okay. Second try. Bradley. Openda spins his man. Luis Diaz. Nice touch. Where is Kirkes? I want him to be there sooner. Now Kirkes. Across the box, tap in, Mo Salah, number 22, number 23, whatever it is, 1-1. Beautiful, beautiful play there, Kirkes. To be fair, I wouldn't mind making him an attacking wingback instead of just a wingback. Want him in them spaces a lot earlier, especially as Diaz is an inside forward. And he's just completed his development plan to play this role really well. So attacking wingback, there we go. In fact, we're going to add attack on that as well. Is Sonny on the ball? Oh, no, 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 not an assist. It's got an assist. A goal and an assist. Kulusevski makes it 2-1. Looks like Spurs are really bringing a contest here. It's fine. I guess we just need to outscore them. Here comes Kirkes. Very nice attack here. Can we maybe get this across the box again? Oh, the exact same thing. We just need to keep doing that, I guess. Openda, 2-2. Diaz now. Kirkes pulls that back across the box, and it's another goal. It's his third assist of the game. Liverpool now ahead, 3-2. I'm pretty sure that's an own goal, not even a Mohamed Salah. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, I think that's a Van de Ven goal right there. Is it? It is. It's an OG. Now, am I right to say you can't get an assist to an OG? All right, come on. Let's hold on to these 3 points now. Just don't let this guy get the ball, ass. Big Verge. That's not a pen. Referee, that's not a penalty. He got the ball. Oh, wow. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments. Is that a penalty? No, it's not. The game's gone soft. The game's gone soft. Justice here. Okay, I did go to the right, but the keeper didn't fancy it. Fair enough. Luis Diaz over the top. Harvey Elliott. The sweat. Oh, it's 4-3. Openda scores again. It's just a case of outscoring your opponent in this one, apparently. Brilliant play. Come on, ref. Blow your whistle. That's the 3 points. And winning again. This time against Leicester back at home. 3 points again against West Ham. So January is officially here. The window is open. And we get to spend a whopping 9 million. But like, what we're really going to do is we're going to not sell Elliott. And we're going to put Curtis Jones on the transfer list and trying to attract some interest. The player that we are in fact interested in is this Franco Mastan Turono. However you say his name. I think we'll just stick with Franco. He's not small, but 17, a left foot from Argentina. He looks very, very good. Maybe the next Messi is a little bit of an exaggeration, but he has 88 potential. He looks very, very, very good. I'm not going to go in for him right now and upset them by trying to give them Curtis Jones, who probably won't agree with a wage. They're going to wait to sell him and then go in for this Franco. It's Rodrigo Mora, who I have signed on Football Manager. He's a very good player, but too low rated at 71. Would cost like half as much as the other guy. Or maybe someone like Nusa, who has some very, very good potential. I mean, look at that speed there. He's more of a winger. Can play cam, but you kind of wasted him there. You want this guy on the left wing, and we have too many good players there. But look at this. We have 9th Manchester United. We are top of the league. We're playing Amarin's side. Don't know why Bruno is left wing back, but I have a feeling we're going to absolutely smash them here. It is interesting. We have started to see a lot more from Trent in this position in the midfield, to be fair. Getting more goal contributions, just more central. I mean, look how strong he is on the ball. Great attack here. Nice pass to Openda. Onto that right foot. Oh, Maguire. Last second with the tackle. Have time and nothing. 0-0. I tell you what we're going to do. You've guessed it. Kirkes attacking wing-back attack. We're going to score here to this guy. Oh, it's Trent, who's going to put his foot through it. Onana, another big save. Keeping United single-handedly in this game. Comes to Kirkes. Nice pass. Diaz, who hits it. Openda tap in. A little bit of luck there, but come on. We should be winning by now. Crazy thing is, Kirkes really creating that there. No. How many mistakes right there? A real heavy pass there from Alisson. Dreadful first touch. And then, what is that? That is some horrible goalkeeping, Alisson. Yeah, we're in extra time now. Give that to Diaz. Come on. Now, Elliott moving into that space. Oh, it's a very bad pass. He's not fast at all. Manchester United, the luckiest side here to come away with a point. To be fair, that was very, very good for Arsenal because they're trailing by 6 points. They are really the kings of bottling it, aren't they? It's incredible. We have a 58.9 million offer for Luis Diaz from Spurs. We're going to say no. I don't want to let him go this season. But Gakpo needs more games. He will be starting this one. Very good team to get in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Here's the first leg. It's a 4-0. That's with our second side. But here we go. This is what we have been waiting for. We have 2 offers for Curtis Jones. Manchester City and Manchester United. Very strange, but fair enough. We might be able to get a little bit more money than expected. 47 million. Okay, 42 and a half. About 45 million. I don't think we're going to get them to go a whole lot higher. 44. He agrees. Will United match that? Or United fans will be thrilled about this signing. 45 million. And he straight up agrees because he knows City have accepted 44. Rotated guys playing again. Curtis Jones, possibly his last ever appearance here for Liverpool. 2-1. After extra time, that's not good for the fitness. 35 million for Diogo Jota. Again, I don't want to let him go in January. So he's off. He's leaving. Question is, which Manchester club has he chose? It's Manchester United. 45 million. To be fair, guys, we have Harvey Elliott, who actually is quite good as a backup cam. If we sign this guy, then where is Harvey actually going to play? And with the injuries we currently have, a signing like this would make way more sense. He's got really good potential, and we would be able to get him under 50 million. Or maybe Andre Santos, who probably won't be able to happen. I didn't know he's at Chelsea. He's out on loan in France right now. But again, another player who has great potential. But I like the luck of this guy. Can we get him out of Bayern Munich? 40 to 50 million. We do play with 2 CDMs. Obviously, McAllister, when fit, plays alongside Gravenberg. And do you know what? I don't see Endo being here a whole lot longer. He's only 31. I say only 31, meaning he is old. Let's see if we can get the exact same amount as what we sold Curtis Jones for. Around about that. I'm just going to accept that. 10%, not like we're going to sell him. Wage under 300k, of course. He agrees the contract. And there is our January signing over the line. Hold up, I completely forgot we had Marmalade out on loan. We will be able to sell him for a whole lot next season. It's not like we're going to let go of Allison, is it? It's Forrest away and a 5-1 demolition job right there. Openda really scoring the goals. Now, regarding the 3 players whose contract is expiring, we have Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, and of course we have Trent. We know Trent's not going to sign. He's going to sign for Real Madrid at the end of the season. But guys, we're halfway through January. We need to make sure we sign up Virg and Salah before another team comes in and approaches to get them. Salah has said he is interested in signing a contract extension, but only for 1 season. He is 32 now. That is the policy of the club. We're not going to do anything longer than that. We can't honestly add a whole lot onto that. I mean, 300k, it's the same. We can't go over that, by the way. And 800k a week. Oh, wow. He is asking for stuff we cannot give right there. Okay, if the board really want to sack me here, then go and do it. We're going over 300, but it's a current player. It's our best player. So it's either you accept this or we don't get it. We sign him. But that literally leaves us with 8 quid. That's incredible. We have Brentford away here and we drop points. That is not good. Now Lille in the Champions League, another 3-0. Ipswich now and another draw. Jota scoring again and Salah. Still top of the league, but Arsenal closed that gap. They're only 2 points behind us now. Strong win against PSV, 2-0. Big win against Bournemouth. Gakpo scoring. Second leg against Southampton. We are already in a final. It's 4-0 and we win 6-0. And we face Manchester City in the final. Probably no harder opponent. It was either them or Arsenal. I think I'd rather play City. I don't want to play Arteta again, man. Rotating the side, FA Cup, and we win 2-1 again against Newcastle. Some good news here. McAllister is back from injury, so we can slot him onto the bench, but back into the side where Trent is meant to be. Trent back in right back, and now this side is so much stronger. To be fair, what if we put McAllister at cam, Trent back in the midfield, and we bring Bradley back into right back? I honestly think this is a much better side. We're going to test it out against Wolves here, and we win 2-0. McAllister and Salah, so it must be working. Still 2 points above Arsenal, but we do have a game in hand. City are climbing, however, and we now face City away. But we can't use McAllister because he has a suspension. I honestly just want to try something without having Elliott at cam. Who can play there? Gakpo apparently gets a +1. We'll try this. Mohamed Salah moving past a couple there. Look at his speed. Going past them all. Mo Salah. This is amazing. A last-ditch tackle by Balde. That's incredible. Here's Cedinho. Here's Haaland. Hits it first time. Not a good shot. Salah. Oh, there's no way we've just had Salah sent off for that challenge. I was trying to go straight through him. We now are down to 10 men with no Salah on the right-hand side. One last minute now. Come on. Can we get a win with 10 men? That would just be amazing, especially against City. Kirkes, he can get there. He's going to find a Pender. Good touch to win the game. An £85 million striker gets all 3 points for Liverpool at the Etihad. The scenes here. That is incredible. With 10 men, we have just pulled that off. We, of course, have qualified for the round of 16, finishing 5th in the league phase. The playoff rounds are now over, so the round of 16 has been drawn, and we have Stuttgart, so a very, very good draw there. Arsenal have Real Madrid. I very much so doubt they get past them in the game. No Salah for this next Premier League game, though, so we are going to have Chiesa playing there. Forget that. We have lost this game. 2-1 to Newcastle. Look, we cannot drop points like that in the league, as Arsenal will catch up. Rotated side here. Still very strong. Derby County FA Cup. That's a strong win. Now Stuttgart. First leg away from home. Honestly, don't recognize a whole lot of players there. This could be another game where we win like 4-0 in the first leg, and we won't even need to play the second leg. that is not the case. Openda scoring against them. He did come from Germany. Absolutely dominating the possession and stats there. 25 shots. That probably should have been like 4-0. Between the second leg, though, Southampton, there's no way we just dropped more points in the league. Joe Gomez is out for 2 months. With 10 games to play, Newcastle 4 behind us, City 5 behind us. But if Arsenal win their game in hand, they'll only be 3 points behind us. But the focus now is getting to that Champions League quarter-final. We don't actually have to win the Champions League to complete this challenge, but it wouldn't feel right if we didn't. The league is the priority, though. It's got the pace. Absolutely smoked that player there. Mo Salah moving into the box, going to make the pass. Definitely was not the pass to make. Openda still got it, pulling it back. Salah with the tap in. It's 2-0. What a strange goal that was. Kaká's always got a little lucky there. He's going to get that across for Salah to tap it in for 3. 2-0 in the game, 3-0 on aggregate. Mo Salah gets his goal, and Kaká's again getting that assist. I think I really have made a mistake this season of not rotating enough. We need to be bringing these players off the bench. To be fair, or even just starting them in games. Is Gakpo now on the pitch? Look at all that room there for Jota. We know he's got the pace. He's in. Can't speak. It's glad he's come off the bench. That's 4-0 Liverpool. Oh, wow, a consolation there. That's dreadful defense. And that is game. 4-1 win. There's no way. Arsenal beat Real Madrid 5-4 on penalties. Wow, they did do it. Our next opponent is Paris Saint-Germain in the quarterfinal. Our very next game is this massive Carabao Cup final versus Manchester City. Can we win our first trophy here at Liverpool? Of course, that ultimate trophy we are hunting down is the Premier League. We're 3 points clear of Arsenal. And to be fair, they're really getting some good form now. They've got 19 wins. That's 1 less than us. And with our final games we've got to play, well, we cannot be dropping points. Our third to last game of the season is Arsenal, right after Chelsea. That could be the title decider. And 36 goals, 15 assists, Mohamed Salah. He is smashing it on Openda. What a signing he has been. Jota, an amazing backup. Gakpo with some good numbers as well. And Trent, the assist machine at right back. All midfield. Hey, if you guys are enjoying this series, then drop a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, we're getting real close to 100,000 subscribers. So make sure you sub. I became Liverpool's new manager and have 2 seasons to win their 21st league title, putting them above biggest rivals Man United. We're coming toward the end of season 1 and we are in a title race with Arsenal with 10 games to play. We sit 3 points ahead of them, and we actually play them this episode, our third to last game of the season. That really could decide who wins the Premier League. If this side fails to win the league this season, then we fail this challenge. We're only here for 2 seasons, and we need 2 titles. In the Champions League round of 16, we faced FC Barcelona. We beat them 3-2, and now we face PSG in the quarter-final. But we in fact have our first opportunity now to win our first trophy against City. It's the Carabao Cup final. Of course, this has been the biggest game in England in like the last 5-6 seasons. We of course have our number 10 starter, Szoboszlai, out injured, which means we've moved McAllister to the number 10, and we have Trent actually in the center mid role. And it's off at Wembley, our first chance to win a trophy. And you guys probably noticed I've taken the realism mod off the pitch so it doesn't look so green. You guys were complaining about that, and what a start there for City. Haaland hits the bar, and I've got to say I do prefer the pitch like this. It was too green. Here's Haaland again. He misses again. Run from Openda. We play him the ball. Can't really get through on goal. Let's go back to Salah to hit it first time. It's 1-0 Liverpool. Mohamed Salah. Who else would it be? We lead in the final. It's a great bit of play from Salah to put it in behind out wide, and Openda. That's a great assist. Great awareness, and the finish was good also. City have had chances but done nothing. I feel if we get a second goal here, it is game over. Diaz finds Salah from range. Gets past a couple of players, finds Openda, smashes it near post. Martinez save. Oh, that's nice from Diaz. That's really nice football. What a ball there to Openda. Tight angle. Oh, it's 2-0. An assist to goal. He's on top of his game again. Openda makes it 2, and that should be our hands on the Carabao Cup. So that's our first trophy of the series. City, of course, had a few chances during that game, but for the 90, for the most part, we were the most dominant. Clearly gonna win it. Clearly gonna lift it. Virgil van Dijk. There we go. Carabao Cup champions. Nothing special, but nice competition to win. We have United here in the FA Cup. up. We are rotating and we're simming. It is United. Oh, there's no way. We've just lost in extra time. We have our second biggest rivals here. Virgil van Dijk is suspended and it's a 2-0 win. So we get the 3 points in London now. Fulham away and just getting the job done. 1-0. Salah is absolutely banging them in this season. 37 and 16 assists. You know, this guy's up there for a possible Ballon d'Or. If he wins the league, win the Champions League, who else is going to take it off him? And Openda. Yeah, he has been a success with 26 goals. That's pretty good. And I've got to say, everything McAllister has done has been whilst he's at camp. He's actually done quite a good job. He, of course, did score that goal to win us the game in our previous game. PSG now at home. First leg. We've seen this side and we know how damn good it is. Absolutely smashed the Champions League. First leg, of course, we sim. It's at home and it's a 1-1 draw. So that is a massive challenge going to Paris. Back in the Premier League, though, we need to keep the 3 points coming. 2-1 win against West Ham. And we are top of the league. Level on points with Arsenal, but we do have a game in hand. They just keep winning. If we drop points, they're right on our back because they're not losing. And of course, previously with that beef we had on Twitter with Arteta, look, they're the last people we want to lose this title to. I'm telling you. There should be a way to work out the draw if we get past PSG. If you guys know who we get, let me know in the comments and let me know how you work that out. Don't cheat. It would be obvious if we could do a tree thing, but it looks like it could be anyone. Szoboszlai is actually back fit for this quarterfinal, so let's get him on the bench. I'm not going to start him though. We're going to go with McAllister and he may come on in the second half. Now this, of course, is not an easy place to come, especially with those PSG ultras. This is the quarterfinal. I'm pretty sure I've said the round of 16 like 10 times in this video. Vitinha, he goes to shoot. Good block. Oh, wow. That's a goal. That's a goal. 2-1 in aggregate. Goncalo Ramos thought that was going to be dealt with by Van Dijk, but nope, decides to do absolutely nothing. McAllister, this is out to Openda. Now Diaz goes to hit one. That is a goal and a half. We are back in it. 2-2 just before halftime. Luis Diaz on his left foot, finding the top corner. Now this second half, we need to push on and get ahead. Here is Salah. We've got Bradley making the run. We'll go back to Salah though. Touch. Shoots. Oh, top corner. What a goal, Mo Salah. One of the goals of the season. Bradley puts it back to him. One touch. Defender closes him down, but he still finds the top left-hand corner. That is Mo Salah for you. Good assist, Bradley, but he's now going to come off as we are going to bring on Szoboszlai. Welcome back. Actually signed Pedri in the midfield. Wow. Vitinha and Pedri with João Neves. Imagine that midfield. That is honestly insane. This PSG side is insane. They whipped that one in. Alisson's on it. It's Kvara now. Dembele in the box. Good chance. Oh, 3-3. 15 minutes to play. This could be going to extra time, but I have a feeling there's another goal before 90 minutes. And that is the 90, so it is extra time. Openda is now off for Diogo Jota. And PSG, in fact, have the momentum here. Corner whipped in, but we actually get that out to Gakpo. Here he is on the right. He's got the pace. Jota's in a decent position to receive the ball. Here he is. How's his touch? How's his finish? And that is the goal. Diogo Jota. 4-3 Liverpool. Celebrated like crazy. It's not over just yet, but what a breakaway attack that was. We just need to hang on here. And here come PSG. Vitinha. Oh, no, no, no. The same goal again. The number 11 makes it 4-4. This could be going to pens now. If you're a neutral, this is insane stuff. But if you're a supporter of either club, you're going to be going crazy. Minutes left now until pens. Unless they score here. And then it will not be pens. Back post. Alisson hits it away. And that should be penalties. Okay. Icardi to step up first. Puts it to the right. 1-0. Now Mohamed Salah. We're just going to go down the middle. Donnarumma's going to dive. He stays down the middle. That's not a good start right there. Number 11 scored the last goal and Alisson saves it. Wasn't quite sure if that went in or not. McAllister is going to put it to the right. Donnarumma saves. This is not going too well. Come on, Ali. Save this. Bottom left. Good pen. Now Szoboszlai. Just smash this top left. That has to be a good goal. That down the middle. I went to the left. Cola has the opportunity to win it here. He goes down the middle. And Paris Saint-Germain find themselves in a Champions League semi-final. That was a back-and-forth whirlwind. What a tie it was. But I feel we should be in a semi-final. But the Champions League is not the priority. It is the Premier League, and we've just lost to Leicester. We still have a game in hand on Arsenal. If we win, we go back top, but we are level on points with them. This is getting too close. Aston Villa away. We get the job done just about again. Look, I feel this side right now is drying up with some of the goals. Get up these close 1-0 wins. We need to be doing better than this. Trent is back at right back. Szoboszlai is back in the midfield. Maybe a defensive midfield that is more balanced is actually the answer. We now face 6th place Spurs, and this game is massive. If we lose, this could be the title gone. Yes. Nice ball there to Szoboszlai. Come on, can we pick out Salah with a brilliant ball over the top? How's his touch? That's nice. Salah juggling the ball on his left. Oh, puts it wide to the post. What a goal that would have been. Here he is, Salah again. Great control. Really don't want to see this guy go at all during this series. Still Salah twisting, turning onto that left. Goes to Ben One. Oh, what a goal, Mohamed Salah. He's done it again. He cannot stop doing it. He just simply is the league's best player. Look at him bend that top corner. Keeper can't do anything about that. Honestly, where would we be in the table right now if it wasn't for his individual brilliance in some of these games? His son, talking about individual brilliance, whips that in. Comes out to Madison. I thought that was in. That's a ball in behind for Darwin Nunez. He's already done it against us. Is he going to do it again? He got a goal and assist in the last one. Kulusevski, they're passing this nicely. So, 1-1. Some horrible defending there. Just get the ball away. Go edge of the box here. Let's try pick out another power shot. Szoboszlai, find Pender. Okay, this has gone differently as intended. Here is McAllister. Van Dijk, Szoboszlai. Good passing. Gravenberch hits it. That is a goal. Top corner. We lead again before the break. Tell you what, he has struck that nicely. I didn't know he had that in his locker. Szoboszlai. Oh, look at that gap there for Salah. How's his first touch? A little wide. Now into the middle. Good dribbling. Back onto that left. Oh, that's just class. Top corner. What a goal again from Mo Salah. Tell you what, this guy's just too good. He twists, he turns, gets it onto that left, and then just boom, top corner. Might actually see them get a goal here. Another save, rebound. Oh, that's just jam on toast. Come on. But that is the 3 points, 3-2 win. We are now top of the league, but on goal difference after that win. 4 games to play. And we do, of course, face Arsenal right after this next one, which is 5th place Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. That is no easy place to go, especially with this good side they've got lined up. They've got Caicedo at centre-back. Okay, that's a little strange. But I tell you what we're going to do here slightly different is we're going to bring in Gakpo on the left. Yes, hasn't done a whole lot of recent. Nothing Jota there, but I think he's way better as a number 9, and we may need to bring him off the bench at some point. I think the objective here is to just give Salah the ball and let him cook. Here's Gakpo on the left. Got his big chance here. Starting in the 11. This is a good run. Still Gakpo. Got to go all the way. Makes a pass there for Salah. And it's 1-0 Liverpool. All created by Gakpo. An amazing run. At this point, I was like, there's nothing to do. Should we shoot? But no. Just press A and hope. And it goes to someone. And it did. Salah in his own half. Pender making that run. Can he play him the ball? Yes, he can. Pender's through. This is for 2. Oh, he's found the top corner. Okay, this is a lot easier than I thought. 2-0. Now Sancho could get one back. Good save, Alisson. We've had multiple chances to absolutely finish this one off. Jadon Sancho. Jackson, not Nicholas Jackson of all people. Oh, come on, man. This has to be a joke. 2-1. Pender now on the ball. He's kept it nicely. Out wide for McAllister. Gets that in for Salah. Of course, it's Mo Salah to win us the game. Not the most orthodox goal from him. A dodgy ball into the box by deflection. Means it lands right on his head. And that's a great header. And that is a goal back for Chelsea, but it's fine. Another 3-2 win, I guess. We are hanging on by a thread right now. Arsenal have a game in hand to go back level. 46 goals, Mo Salah. He is on fire right now. A defense, I don't know where they've gone. This guy single-handedly keeping us in this title race, though. I don't know if Gomez is still injured. He's back. Maybe we need to make a change at the back. Canade and Van Dijk, they should be one of the best centre-back partnerships in the world. But this is it. This is probably the Premier League final right here. If we bottle this game, the league is bottled. It is Arsenal at Anfield. And Luis Diaz does start this one, not Gakpo. Luis Diaz, Kez. Look at Pender making that run. Is he onside? He timed that well. Can he finish it, though? Pender 1-0 Liverpool just before the break again. We lead at Anfield, and that was a great composed finish. Past Raya. We lead in the title race. 15 minutes to play. Liverpool lead by 1. Arsenal need a goal now. Overhead kick wide of post. Another corner. A second goal would do it here. Van Dijk over the bar. Now Marino for Arsenal. One last opportunity. Lookman. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Their only good opportunity is in the last kick of the game. And it's 1-1. Rivalry still alive for Arteta's Arsenal. And I can connect something, by the way, with every one of these goals. It's off Trent's side of the pitch. Just go to Madrid. I don't even care. We need a good right back who can defend next season. There's no way we lose this. No. We should have lost that game right there. What a save, Alisson. I'm waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. Alisson. No, what's this, man? Get this away. Oh, Alisson, what a save. We should have lost this game. It's insane. 2 games to play. Top of the league on goal difference. That is it. No room for dropping any points, because Arsenal are not going to drop any points. We do win 1-0 with 10 men, thanks to Szoboszlai. And with one final game to play, both on 87 points, we are ahead on goal difference by 8. But if we lose our final game and they win, we lose the league. Same if we draw and they win, we lose the league. If Salah comes clutch in this game and scores a hat-trick, let's say, which could happen, it's quite possible, that'd be 49 goals. 1 away from 50. 17 assists is not bad as well. Pender's 1 goal away from 30. Jota's actually got some great stats as a backup. Gakpo's got some really good stats. 14 goals, 11 assists. In fact, he should be starting over Diaz. I have only just noticed it. You guys probably noticed that ages ago. Szoboszlai's at number 10, doing pretty well as well. Trent 17 assists. Yeah, going forward, an assist machine. Very good. But defensively, sorry, Trent, but you've been at fault to a lot of our horrible defending this season. So it's very important that who comes in at right back next season, which, come on, it's probably going to be Frimpong. Keep the realism going. He better be better defensively. That truth is, I don't think he is. I think he's quite similar to Trent. But Palace at home, they're 8th place. They've had quite a good season. A suspension for McAllister. We're gonna bring in Pavlovic, one of our new signings this season. I feel we're gonna smash Palace here. Let's go lift that Premier League. So season 1 being a success, this series being a success is all on this game, because if we lose, we do actually fail the challenge. But I have just done all that talking about Gakpo, and I started Diaz. What am I doing? That's a great ball there. For a Pender, though, 1-0. That is number 30. Diaz with the assist. Liverpool in the lead. Liverpool one hand on the trophy. To go the way, Mohamed Salah. His dribbling's too good. It's made the defender turn inside out. Still got it. He goes down and wins a penalty. LaCroix with the bad challenge. And this is a chance for Salah to make it number 47. And he's going to do it with cheek. Mo Salah. Panenka's the keeper down the middle. Look at that. The absolute cheek on that penalty. It's just sublime, isn't it? Mo Salah on that left foot. Look at this gap. Look at him go. Mo Salah. That's 2. It's 3-0. That should be the total now. In the first half wrapped up. He finds Salah, who turns. This could be the hat-trick. Should be the hat-trick. Mo Salah, number 49. He does get the 3 goals. That will be the title, though. Can we keep the clean sheet? Yes, we do. Referee blows it. There we go. Salah hat-trick. And there is the trophy. Not looking very shiny. Virgil van Dijk to lift it. We have 2 seasons to win 21 titles, becoming greater than Manchester United. That is the 20th. We have equaled Man United. We have next season to make it 21. If you guys have enjoyed season 1 and enjoying this series so far, smash a like, subscribe. We are literally 2K away from 100,000 subscribers. We have half completed our challenge of making Liverpool the greatest team in England, as we won them their 20th league title, just like IRL. But we need to go on now and win them their 21st league title, putting them above rivals Man United. If I don't do that this season, then I fail and get sacked. And it is official. Trent is a Real Madrid player. He does look pretty good in that kit, to be fair, with the Adidas boots. I'm hoping this season we actually play them in the Champions League and we can knock these guys out. But talking to kits, as you guys can see, we do have the 25-26 official new kit, which is going to be epic. And that is actually for all the teams like Lamine Yamal at Barca. That is a beautiful kit right there. If we do start another series after this, we'll actually start it in the 25-26 season also. But budget for this season is 105 million, which really isn't that good, but there has been some changes to the transfer rules. We no longer have a 90 million transfer fee limit. We in fact have no limit, but we cannot sign anyone over 30 years old or over £300,000 a week. Only player who's allowed that is Mo Salah, who's on 340. We of course won the league last season with this team. Final game of the season, I'm pretty sure. We played very, very well. We did get knocked out disappointedly in the Champions League, but Mo Salah pretty much all season carried us. Straight away, looking at the side, the position we need to strengthen is, of course, right back. We have Bradley there, but we have just lost Trent to Madrid. And you guys know the obvious player. It's Jeremy Frimpong. Liverpool have signed him IRL, and because of that, I feel we should sign him. 52 to 65 million. If we get him around 60 million, that'd be pretty good. How about 59.5 million? They want Gakpo. In fact, Gakpo's a player I do want in the starting lineup this season, and that may actually mean selling Diaz. 50 million. They want 57. Okay, come on. You're taking the mic now. 53, still 57. 56 million. They want 59. Tell you what, they're good at negotiating. I'm just going to accept that now. I'm bored. Certainly a player who will not be asking for 300k a week. And there is our first signing of season 2. The new kits are with Adidas, by the way, which is a throwback to the early 2000s. I think they're probably next season's best kits. And boom, there he is in the side. Last season, toward the end, we did notice with Trent, we were conceding a lot of goals because we were vulnerable defensively on his side. Now, tactically, you guys know, on the left, we are very, very attacking with Kirkez as an attacking wingback. But this season, we're going to change that. We're going to make him a wingback balanced, and we're going to make Frimpong an attacking wingback and put attack. We know Salah's going to be cutting inside. Just to help defensively, we're actually going to make one of the CDMs a halfback. So he will drop into that center back position just like that, else we would be way too vulnerable. We literally only have 39 million right now, and there is one player that you guys really want me to sign, who Liverpool look like they're going to sign IRL as well. By this point, they probably have. It's Florian Wirtz, the 22-year-old at Bayer Leverkusen. His value has actually decreased. It's only 165 to 200 million now. I'd say that's pretty good. Guys, it was 250 million last season. If we go to someone like Jamal Musiala, it probably still is that amount. 212, 170. I think it's because their contracts are coming down now. You guys really want it. I think he'd be great. He would definitely win us that second title in a row, and maybe even a Champions League. But how are we going to do that with 39 million? Well, look, I have a pretty good idea how we're going to do that. We could actually sell Szoboszlai. We do plan on selling Diaz, so we get Gakpo into the side. Diaz has links with moving IRL to like Barca and etc. But there actually is another player we could sell. Right at the bottom, he is back from loan. He's one of the best goalkeepers to sign in career mode. It's Marmalade, the Georgian. I know Alisson's 32, and it would make way more sense to put this guy in goal, but we're only here for one more season. Therefore, he's on the transfer list, but how much is this guy actually worth? 66 million. That's not bad. Diaz on the transfer list. He is worth 58. And Dominic Szoboszlai, this is the one that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. He was good last season, but look, that would be a massive upgrade. 42 million that would be. Barca coming for Jota, but yeah, we're not getting rid of him. AC Milan, Luis Diaz. Let's try 75 million and see what they say. 67.9. Yeah, can we do 72? That'd be pretty good. They agree. Hold up a second. Alisson has been approached. He has a release clause of 86 million. We have an offer for the Georgian keeper, and it is 85 million. Then maybe we could have a season with this new guy between the sticks, and we still get the 86 million from Alisson as he will be leaving. The question is, can we actually milk like 98 million from Villa for this guy? Is that possible? Would they say yes? They say yes, so we're renewing Alisson's contract. Surprised his wages are actually so low, but he's agreed the deal to re-sign. And there he goes. Here's off the Marmalade keeper from Georgia, 98 million. That's pretty good. And now Luis Diaz leaving, going to Milan for 72, which actually puts us on 199 now. So we could go for Wirtz, but we do have an offer for Szoboszlai from Bournemouth for some reason, which is very strange. 65 million? They agree. I don't know where Bournemouth have got 65 million from, but that guy is happy to leave because he knows Wirtz is on his way. 260 million in the budget. And here he is, Florian Wirtz, 165 to 206. Let's just go in with 173. Imagine if he would cost that much IRL. Yeah, he'd definitely not be going to Liverpool then. 170, I reckon that's the one to do the job. It is. Look, we're very lucky the board took away that transfer rule this season of a 90 million limit, as this would not be possible. The question is, can we get this done within the rules regarding the wage? We'll offer him $1 million signing on bonus, 300k a week. I thought they were about to reject it there, but we have done it. Wirtz is a Liverpool player. The number 7 shirt. But there he is in the new Adidas kit. That really does go hard. Now, it seems his best position is actually a shadow striker. He can play striker. Our current number 10 is more of an advanced playmaker. But look, in this team, I don't actually know how that's going to work. Now we have one of the CDMs acting as a center back because we only have McAllister running things. And if we have Wirtz getting up by the striker in behind, we're going to lose a lot of men in midfield. And I don't really want to mess with what Openda was doing last season because he absolutely smashed it. Scored so many goals. I feel more of a playmaker build-up. So the midfield would actually look like this. But Gakpo is an inside forward. I'm not really sure about that, honestly. He can be a wide playmaker, a build-up as well. Perhaps if we do that and then we make a Roman or maybe balanced playmaker. I do know with a wide playmaker, they really do come central and kind of act like a number 10. Or to be fair, we could just do this. Gakpo as an inside forward attack, the playmaker with Wirtz, and then McAllister build up, deep line playmaker. Look, there's a lot of goals to be scored in that side. Salah's going to be in there, Openda and Gakpo. But come on, we just dropped 180 million on Wirtz and we're going to play him in a position he's not going to be that good in. So we're just going to go playmaker, balance, because I don't want to disturb Openda or Salah with shadow striker business. And Gakpo is going to be building up some of that midfield there. That is going to be interesting. Maybe it should be an inside forward or something else. We'll see how he plays, but guys, let me know in the comments. Now, Diogo Jota, who did do pretty well last season as a backup, had a very strong start to the season, has submitted a transfer request. He's not happy right now being a backup. We have had some offers from him. The latest is from Milan. I don't really want the player they're offering us. His worth 40. I don't know when his contract is expiring. Can we get 60 or are they just going to walk out straight away? They do. We have a player leaving the club here. It's Endo. He's 32 now. I don't really have plans to use him, so I'm just going to Brighton. He has a natural replacement, actually. We have this guy who has some very, very good potential. And of course, we already have Pavlovic. We have got an agreed deal for Jota. Well, it's gone through now. It's official. I don't know where they're getting all this money from. They must have been bought. It's Bournemouth again. Right now, we have 124 million to spend, and we need a backup striker. Yes, we did let go of a winger, and I don't actually want to sign a replacement. I'm being a little risky here. We have Chiesa. Didn't really play a whole lot, but if we sign a striker who can play on the left as well, we're covered. We have this Pumas, who looks like a good young Welsh player. Also Doak, a Scottish young lad. And if push comes to shove, come on, Frimpong can actually play on the right hand side. I've got two strikers in mind. The first being Fabio Silva up Wolves. I have just done a video with United, which went up yesterday. I made Man United the world's best team. This guy was one of the best signings, probably the best signing, scoring over 50 goals in a season. He would be pretty cheap. A very good player, only 78 overall though. Or there's Matthias Tell, who is actually at Nottingham Forest. I would prefer this option, but he has just moved. He would be an amazing player. One of my favorite players to use in Football Manager. This guy is a Wonderkid. But because I've seen Fabio Silva do really well before, we're just going to go in and make an offer. It's nice and cheap, which actually does leave us power to be able to do stuff in January. 22 million was the agreed fee. Tell would have been a whole lot more natural on that left side. I don't know how this guy would play on the left, but definitely a contract under 300k a week. And there he is holding up the shirt. It is official. Welcome to Liverpool. I honestly think we've done an amazing job. Look at the depth on that bench, but look at this starting 11. We have over 100 million left, and we've added Florian Wirtz to our side. That is amazing. Now, opener of the season is actually an opportunity to win a trophy. It's the Community Shield versus Arsenal. It's Florian Wirtz. We just need to get this guy more on the ball. We haven't seen a whole lot so far. This is great. Florian Wirtz with the opener. What a goal that is. Welcome to Liverpool, Florian. Give him the ball and we see some individual brilliance right there. moments right there. I'm loving this new away kit as well. Loving the badge. My question is, would Szoboszlai be able to do that? Honestly, that's the difference when you have players like that. You can have a system, you can have all that, and when it doesn't work, they can just pick up the ball and go past a couple of players, and boom, it's a goal. And that's what Salah did so many times last season when it was not working. Here he is on the right-hand side, looking for that left foot, looking for Verts now. Who's through? Could be two. It is two, because he finds the top left-hand corner, and that will be the Community Shield for Liverpool, surely. Maybe we're going to see a whole lot more assists from Mo Salah. He did pretty well in season 1, but with Verts now, we're going to see a lot more. And that is the final whistle. What a debut for Florian Verts. 2 goals on his debut. Verts to lift it. Good way to start off the season. They're not going to go crazy about this. It's only the Community Shield. Okay, give a better reaction than that. It's like they've just won in a training session. Honestly, with 117 million, where do we actually improve in January? I feel it would have to take a big injury or someone having a really bad start to the season performance-wise. We could add some depth to that left side on the bench, to be fair. But I'm very happy with what I just saw in that previous game. Verts looked amazing, by the way. As you guys saw, our first game is evident in the Premier League. We haven't yet played them in this series. And right now is probably not the best time to play us, because the strength of our side, you're playing the champions, the start of a new season. Yeah, we're going to want to start with a bang here. Here is Florian Verts. Didn't really want to let go of this ball right now. I want to find a shooting opportunity. His dribbling so good. Verts, fake shot onto the inside. There's a gap there. Florian Verts! Oh, it's wide. Finding Verts. Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful. Oh, what a goal that is. It's unbelievable. Worth every single penny of that 180 million. Our new number 7 has just absolutely smashed it. Top corner. 1-0. We'll probably be in Europe. Salah out wide to Frimpong. Pass in the box. Oh, it's too easy. Openda makes it 2. That's an assist for Jeremy Frimpong. This is the system. That is perfect. Everything. Beautiful. No, I feel sorry for Everton at this point. They're just going to get smashed here. Here's Verts again from range. Oh, just stop. Just stop. It's not fair. With this kit, the Adidas, the number 7, it's giving me Suarez vibes. He looks nothing like him, of course. But look at this. He's just too good. Here's Mo Salah now on the ball. He is still a player to be feared. Not yet got a goal, but this could be it. Mo Salah. Boom. Top corner. He's got his goal. Welcome to the 25-26 season, Mo. 4 goals in 2 appearances for Florian. We do know that. But 2 assists, 1 in 2 for Salah. That is very good. Second game now against West Ham, and that is a 2-0 win. But no, we have a Mo Salah injury. I'm telling you, this really better not be long. This would be massive. 8 months. Mo Salah is out for basically the season. That is not what we wanted to hear. And Konate is out for 2 months as well. This is not good, guys. We can kiss goodbye to his season. Chiesa has been complaining about not being started, like we're going to start him over Salah, but I guess now it's going to be smiling. We really do have a bench of Kumas and Doak. I think we probably need to make a signing, unless we move Frimpong up to that position and bring in Bradley, but that's not why we signed Frimpong. And regarding the situation with Konate, well, Gomez is going to have to play there for now. Maybe Gravenberch could come in, but he gets a -2. If we're going to look to bring in a player who is linked with Liverpool, there's Anthony Gordon. I didn't know he was still so young. 24, but he would cost around 60 million. That is a big signing. What about Doué at PSG? I know he's a left winger. He can play on the right, though. He's right-footed. He'd cost a whole lot of money. Mo Salah is coming back, but just in 8 months. There's this Minte who plays for Brighton, who is left-footed, absolutely rapid, and I feel would be a very good replacement. Not good shooting, dribbling, and pace is his thing. For this position, someone quick to come off the bench with good legs. As a backup to Chiesa, I feel this is the guy. We're just going to go in with 40 million. They want 41. Let's just say yes. I am banking on this guy being Premier League proven. And there we go. It's official. I did not think we were going to make another signing. Luckily, Konate will only be out for 2 months. But it's a very good thing that we signed Verts, and he is now the main man. Brighton now at home, and that's an easy 3-0 win. And 4-0 now against Burnley. Champions League is here, and our games have been drawn. The first one, very easy game. but we do have Dortmund and PSG coming up. First game, we're definitely going to win this one. Do I fully rotate here? I feel it's important to start with a bang. So there goes the first team, which should smash them 3-0. Ended with a brace. Birds with an injury. That better not be big. And it's fairly big. He's out for 3 weeks. Not enough to hinder our form, though. Hull City now. The rotation boys can go out, and this should be a pretty comfortable game, unless there's a bit of a surprise. 3-0. Silva scoring 2 goals. Back in the Premier League, and Arsenal now playing them again. But no Vert, so Elliott is in the middle. And of course, we have Chiesa replacing Mo Salah. This will actually change how we play, because we can't just rely on individual moments when the system's not working. But here's Arsenal again, though. Marino looking for Odegaard. Hits that first time, and what a strike that was. 1-0 Arsenal. When I talk about individual brilliance and moments, that is a pure example right there. Odegaard knows where the goal is and has just hit it first time. Frimpong now moving into the area. They can't get a foot in. It's done so well. Frimpong, good save. Come back to him. I didn't think he was going to get that finish off, but he does. It's 1-1. Jeremy Frimpong, brilliant stuff. Lucky that the ball comes back to him. He should have just hit the ball there, but he eventually knocks it in. One last opportunity now. Gakpo, he's done it again. He has done it again. It's Kobe Gakpo to bend it. What a tackle, Mancini! And that is how it ends. That was a really good contest there against Arsenal. First points dropped in the league, but we are top level with Aston Villa, who are second, Chelsea third, 1 point behind us, and City also 1 point behind us in fourth. But we now have our first hard opponent in the Champions League. It's Dortmund, who have a very, very strong side, but is back. Obviously has experience playing against German clubs, but I'm not going to risk this. So Elliott's going to be playing this one. We'll put him on the bench, but I doubt he'll come on. Chiesa hasn't really done anything since Salah's gone, so Minter is going to come in on the right. A little change at centre-back also. Oh, that's very good there. Oh, what a save. Alisson has been insane this episode. Another double save in this game. Here's Elliott out wide there for Minter. Can we find a Pender? We go out wide. He's going to pull this back, make the pass. A Pender! It's 1-0 Liverpool. Minter with the assist. A Pender with the goal. We lead. Beautiful play. I tell you what, every attack, I'd say 90% of the time, we have gone down that side just like Salah was playing. Here he is, Minter. He likes to actually go quite central, doesn't he? Openda. Oh, that's beautiful. 2-0. Openda gets his second. That is game. 3 points in Germany. It does work quite well for him to go central, because Frimpong tucks in and makes that overlap and can create assists like that. Norwich better watch out, because we have a number 7 who is on fire. Yes, but... and a 4-0 win. Openda scoring a hat-trick right there. Palace away here. 4 goals again. Premier League form is incredible. We now face the champions of Europe, IRL, PSG, who have added Pedri to that midfield. Now, Vitinha, Pedri, and João Neves is incredible. And we have already played this lot because they knocked us out last season, didn't they? But luckily, we have Bert's back. And in 8 games, he's got 6 goals, 4 assists. 10 goal contributions in 8 is monstrous. But I tell you what we're going to do. Chiesa's not going to be happy. Wouldn't be surprised if he would actually want to move away at this point. But Minter's going to start over him. Canade is in rehab now. He is working his way back from that injury, but still a long way off for Mo. Now Leon. Vert past 1. We have an overlap there. It's downside. It's Minter. That would have been 1 if he just stayed on side. 1-0 Liverpool. That's now. His dribbling's just too good. His movement's too good. Out wide there for Openda. Tight angle. Nope. The save by Donnarumma. He is sure going to be busy. But he puts that in behind. Beautiful weighted pass there for Openda. Surely the opener. Yeah, bottom corner. Vert has created like 3 key opportunities already in the first half, by the way. Beautiful 1-2 from him. It started with an Openda pass to Vert, and then he made the run. A little 1-2. Oh, Van Dijk. Not so good that time. Ball, loose ball, and that's the equalizer. What a jammy goal. Ball whipped in, we lose that, and the keeper doesn't win it, and Griezmann has a tap in. Oh, that's beautiful, beautiful turn. Oh, he's through. It's going to be a goal for Vert. It's absolutely beautiful. The power shot, and there we go. 2-1 Liverpool. I didn't realize they had so many men committed forward. And there is the goal. That's again. Can he put the final nail in the coffin? In behind for Minter. 3-1. Oh, Verts pulling the strings. The goals, the assists. He runs the show. This is his stadium now. This is the new Liverpool. Third goal for the 3 points. Big game in the league now versus Villa, and that is a 2-0 win. Doak scoring Verts and McAllister picking up an injury. Oh, this is where the game needs to be kind to us. 2 weeks. That is good. Good news. Kanate is officially back now. Fully rotated squad. Carabao Cup. It is Spurs. Really don't care about this. We do go out. That probably is better for us, by the way. That just means now we can put more attention on actually the FA Cup when that comes around. The treble would be good and should be the goal. 2-0 win. Verts scoring again. 9 goals and 6 in 12 now. That is just insane. Pender smashing in the goals as well. But Fenerbahce here, I feel we could possibly rotate. Why not? I want to see how this fully rotated side would do in the Champions League. And they win 2-0. Fabio Silva, a brace. He is very good. Spurs in the Premier League here. They are 8th, so I did sim, and we dropped points. So not good. Looks like Spurs have got something over us this season. And another draw. They're 18th. Nottingham Forest. That's not good. 21 shots that game as well. I do want to get through half a season in this episode, so we'll go up till January. And that's a 2-0 win against Leipzig. The priority, of course, is the Premier League, as we don't officially have to win the Champions League to win the challenge. And that is points dropped again against Bournemouth. Still top of the league with a game in hand. Villa second on 31. We're still yet to lose a game. But Newcastle now come to Anfield, and a very good opportunity early on there. He's going to make that pass out wide. This is good football. Frimpong, an early cross into the box. A Pender! Oh, the header into the ground and goes over the bar. Yes, look at that. In the box, back post. Oh, it's beautiful. Gakpo makes it one before the break. Beautiful stuff. And a very good assist there, Chiesa. Gakpo now switching play. Chiesa is taking that, and that's 2-0. Just before the referee was about to blow, it's 2-0. Gakpo getting the assist this time to Chiesa, and that's an even more beautiful goal, I'd say. But moving into that channel there, he's through. Could be a goal on his left. Oh, side netting. That's 3. That will be game, and Verts gets his goal. But maybe we could get a 4th. Last opportunity of the game. Chiesa coming forward now. Pulls that back. Looks for Verts in the box, twisting. Turning. Beautiful stuff. It's Florian Verts. The save. It was straight at him, but that's game. Big 3-0 win away to Brentford. The form in the league is unstoppable. Also unbeaten in the Champions League, of course. Still unbeaten. Fabio Silva getting on the score sheet there, same as Verts. He's honestly got quite good stats. 10 appearances, 5 goals. Not bad. We now actually have Manchester City, who are 13th place. Are you having a laugh? Villa are second, 3 points behind us. City are just having a horrible season. They've lost 9 games in 15. I guess we'll actually sim this game then. The bottom half of the table. Of course, the one game they turn up is against us. That changes the table a little bit because we're now clear on goal difference. Our goal difference is 6, clear of Villa. Chelsea a 3rd. And that is the side we have next. 3 games until January, and then the window is open. Are we able to make a signing? Yes, we do have 67 million. The question is where? Where do we actually make a signing in this side? This is where you guys need to let me know. I feel we've done a very, very good job. Minter probably should actually be starting over Chiesa, but in the last one, he did get man of the match and got a goal and an assist. Salah has gone down 2 overall, I'm pretty sure. Cruciate ligament. That's not even like when he comes back, he's going to be all firing. 2 months and he's back. How good is he going to be? That's a big injury to recover from. You guys need to let me know in the comments. Get your suggestions in. If you've enjoyed this longer style of video, going to get through half a season, then let me know. If you've enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. Close to 100,000 subscribers now. We are half a season away from winning Liverpool their 21st league title, putting them above rivals Man United to become England's greatest greatest team. But this season, I think we can go the step further, winning Liverpool their first treble, the Premier League, FA Cup, and of course, Champions League. I say this because we have created a monster of a side that is just destroying teams left, right, and center. A big addition last season, Openda, got so many goals and is doing the same this season. And of course, our big 178 million signing from last episode, Florian Wirtz, is absolutely cooking, and is cooking in the biggest games. And Gakpo's doing pretty good on the left as we did move Diaz on. And if you watched the previous episode, you will know our main man on the right-hand side got an 8-month injury. Yes, of course, I'm talking about Mo Salah. Anterior cruciate ligament injury, absolutely massive, and he is back in 8 weeks. So 2 months. He will see the end of the season and hopefully help us lift that treble. But in his absence, of course, Chiesa stepped into that role and it's done okay. But we went and signed Minter, and this guy has been incredible when given the opportunity. Wasn't cheap as well, costing us 41 million. But we actually have Chiesa's agent coming to us saying that he is currently unhappy at the club. He doesn't feel he's respected, and he was disappointed in the signing of Minter. He's considering his options in January, which January, of course, is 3 games away, and then boom, the window is open. Can we make some business? Do we have the money? Yes, 67 million is our current budget. But look, I am playing Chiesa right now, but I think he's probably a little bit disappointed at how much praise Minter has had from the fans and me. Since signing him, he clearly is the better option. His numbers don't show it, but he makes a lot of key passes and gets into some really good areas. So that 1 goal, 1 assist doesn't really reflect his performances. And in 19, Chiesa has 5 goal contributions. So on paper, he has been better. But nearly halfway through the season, we are top of the league, level with Villa. And in the Champions League, of course, things are looking good. We are joint first with Real Madrid. Look, guys, today's episode is going to be long. We're going to go all the way till the end of the season. So if you're excited, drop a like, subscribe. We're very close to 100,000 subscribers. But Chelsea is our first opponent in the league. And now you guys are asking, why are you playing on world class? You need to go up to legendary. And I agree, but I have lost a lot of FIFA skill. I want to start playing the game again. I honestly suck. So let's try legendary now. I think we're using a kit here that we haven't actually seen yet. And here Chelsea are in behind with gusto. He's going to pull that back. Carries on that right foot. Okay, he's absolutely done it there, and that is the first. The opener. It's Nicholas Jackson. Believe it or not, Chelsea get the first. They're in the lead, and that is just horrible defending. We can come away with that here. Someone make a run. Openda, make that run. He's out wide. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. McAllister, does he have the pace? Get that out wide. Openda has his first touch. Now he's finished, and that is the equalizer. 1-1. Beautiful, beautiful counter-attack there. And Openda doing his job again, putting the ball in the back of the net. But we need to get this ball as much as we can to our 92 rated playmaker. Here he is. It's Wirtz. Come on, pull the strings. This is nice. Out wide there, McAllister. Now to Frimpong. We'll bring that back. Look for Wirtz, edge of the box, or it's Gakpo. Now finding Wirtz. Good touch. The shot from Florian Wirtz, and we find the second goal just before the break. We are in the lead. Probably thinking you are forcing that ball to Wirtz there. Of course we are, because his shooting is so good. And that is 2-2. Wow, what a horrible goal to give away. It's a loose ball in the box. You need to be getting that away. Head on for Chelsea. Palmer into the box, hits it. I don't believe it. 3-2 Chelsea. There's no way they've just won that. Who finds Minter? Good opportunity! The save. Still not gone. Gakpo finds Minter into the box. The overlap from Frimpong is onside still. Come on, referee, don't blow. Nope. Yes! Oh, what a save! You have to be kidding me. And that is the loss. And now a 4-0 win against Leeds. That is what we need to be doing. Aston Villa are top, but we do have a game in hand here. And if we win, that would take us back top. But the team is Manchester United at Old Trafford, and they are not going to want to let us go top. And they've got Curtis Jones in their midfield. I never remember us selling him to Man United. We are going to make a change this game. Minter is going to start over Chiesa. He had quite a good impact with like 2 touches on the ball at the end of last game. His Wirtz early on, past Casemiro. That's nice. Look at that in behind there for Openda. What a horrible touch. That should have been 1-0. Finds that to McAllister. McAllister back to Wirtz. Back to McAllister. Who's this guy in this position? It's Minter. He's got a left foot. Goes to hit one. Oh, my goodness. It's found the top corner, and it's 1-0 Liverpool. What a beautiful goal. He was just chilling in that area. And actually, If he didn't hit that, he could just run straight through that gap, but he decided to pull out a banger. That's a nice 1-2 there. His Frimpong past De Ligt there. I don't know why De Ligt's playing so high. Frimpong, can he go the way? Sweat that across. Tap in for Gakpo. It's 2-0 Liverpool. This is the point where we could start running away with it. Imagine what it would be if we're still in world class. Hender's making that run. Don't want to play it in case of him being offside. Got another winger back in a great position to sweat it. It's Minter for his second, and that is 3. Can we get to 7? Tell you what, United have had a decent amount of the ball. Look at this. This will be 4. Openda, can't miss that. Yes! It's 4. If they didn't have so much of the ball for a period of time, it could probably be 7. But the clean sheet, not against Højlund. Oh, that's not realistic. Keep the realism. You're joking. Bit of a painful win there. So it is now January. We are getting offers. PSG see something in this guy. I don't even know who he is. To be fair, when I take a look at this squad and look at the positions where we could make a signing, Konate got a fairly big injury at the same time as Mo Salah. He was out for 2 months. And our backups are Gomez and Quansha. I have no idea how to say that name. My idea is we go and sign a centre-back who has experience to try and help us win some of these trophies, get over line, be a great backup. Martinez has gone down 5 overall, so that's no good. And Acerbi is 79 overall and is looking to retire, so forget them 2 options. What about Marquinhos at PSG? He is now at Real Madrid, 86 overall, and is recently moved. He would have been a perfect signing. What about Tomori? He is at Newcastle. Why is everybody moved? But this doesn't mean we can't sign him, because he'd cost between 37, 47, so very affordable. He's fast, he's tall, he's strong. I think this is going to be our man, you know? To stay with an English player, Premier League proven, we've got Konza, and he's recently moved. Everyone we want has moved. Lee Norman, Atletico Madrid, 29, 84 overall. He's not fast, but he's not slow, and he'd cost a decent amount. We have to choose between these 2. I would want Tomori, so let's go and make an offer. 39 million, 15% salon clause. They want Bradley. Well, that's not happening. 41 million, that should do the job. 44. Hey, what? I feel these clubs are actually getting better at negotiating. 42.5 is what we agree on. That might be a bit of a problem. He wants an important squad role. And there we go, number 3, Tomori. That is our January signing. Welcome to Liverpool. I just feel going up to Legendary, we have seen defending has actually become harder. And we just needed that signing to take us to the next level. With that depth on the bench, I feel very confident now. With rotating, he'd come in for Konate or Verge. He'd work great with both of them. I think he might actually be the quickest out of all the centre-backs we have now. 88 sprint speed. That is insane. Arsenal now in the league, and it's a 2-2 draw, so we drop points. FA Cup now, and we do beat Palace 2-0. Fulham away, 4-0 McAllister. That better not be a long injury. He did actually just score a bunch of goals in that game. 5 weeks. That's not good. Now, Chiesa's agent is back, saying that they have interest from Bournemouth, and they would like that deal to get done. Seems this guy is actually really unhappy. They've offered Alex Scott. Well, I don't really want him. Bournemouth have clearly been bought by someone. This would be the 3rd player they're taking off us this year. If you want to give us 30 million for him, you can have him. And they disagree. Look, I don't want anyone else. I want money. No one else. 26 million and the deal is done. They agree. Do we sign a replacement? Well, Mo Salah will be back soon. McAllister injured for this one against Burnley, but we win 3-0. Thanks to Openda scoring a hat-trick. And there we go. It's official. Deal done for Chiesa. Walking out the door. Off to Bournemouth. 3rd player they've signed from us. Champions League here. And that's a 1-0 win. Silva scoring. 8 goal in 13 games. He really is having a good season as a backup. 29 appearances, 23 goals. Openda smashing it, but 15 and 11. 6 goal contributions in 29th of this is just insane. And we drop points to Brighton, surprisingly. And we're actually now 2nd in the league, trailing Villa by 2 points. No game in hand. Villa are absolutely smashing this. Champions League, Roma away, and that is a big 2-1 win. Manchester City away, and we are 2nd in the league, so this is a must-win game. Pulisic is in because McAllister is still out. We have some snow on the ground here. Yellow lines, yellow ball. Bernardo Silva here on the ball. Keep him away from that left foot. He finds Haaland's left foot, and he finds the top left-hand corner. You can't really stop that, can you? Now, here's the point of view of Haaland, just smashing it, and boom. Look, City are clearly not having a good season, but when we play them, they can do anything. And on Legendary, they can score a lot of goals. I think we're going to get smashed. They're just creating opportunity after opportunity here. Come on. That goal before the break. Don't blow, ref. Don't blow, Minter. This would be big. Would change the team talk. Referee! That's fraudulent right there. Come on, can we at least get a draw here? We are second in the league still. It's Wirtz. That's beautiful. Now to Gakpo, who pulls it back. Looking for Wirtz. Good touch. Good finish. And that is a goal back for Liverpool. Florian Wirtz. Who else? Good touch. And that is a good finish. Great angle. Didn't work, but we've kept the ball. Minter. Gakpo. Oh, that's beautiful. Cody Gakpo, it's 2-2. 20 minutes to play. Ever since they got that second, it looked possible for us to get back in it. That was a good turn. And that's a great finish on his weaker side. Oh my goodness. There is no way they have just scored this goal. That is horrible defending again. Oh, Haaland has absolutely smoked us. Here he is again. Good save. Let's just whip this in. Someone get on this. Overhead kick from Gravenberch. That would have been too good, but it's not. Pep, you're 6th place. Sit down. You don't won the league. So right now we are actively failing to win our 21st title. 2 points behind Aston Villa still. 14 games left to play. But the treble's still alive. FA Cup 3-0 win. More injuries. 7 weeks Simicast, 10 days Kelleher. Salah will be back soon. Brentford now and just getting it done with the 1 goal. Virgil van Dijk. Premier League, Newcastle away. I feel like our defense is just imploding. Just doing it again. Bournemouth, 2-0 win. That is big, especially since they signed half our team. Now it seems Virgil van Dijk has an injury. That's not good. I do not like the look of that. Oh. Goodness, a cruciate ligament. What's that? 6 months? 5 months. There is no way we've just lost our captain. Imagine if we're in this position right now and we did not sign Tomori. That is massive. Salah, by the way, on his way back. I think he could be the piece to the puzzle to win us the league, the Champions League, get it all done. But FA Cup now, Leicester 2-1. That's us in the next round. This fraud's gonna win Manager of the Month, probably because he beat us. But the Champions League round of 16 is here, and we are facing Juventus. This is how the other games are looking. Barca PSG, that looks good. Pretty sure we've played this Juve side already. First leg is away. If we come away with a win here, that is just giant. 2-1, so we do McAllister and Openda. The game for the second leg, we have made some changes, and it has paid off. We get the win thanks to Fabio Silva, and now the second leg. A chance to get to the quarterfinal. We are missing Gakpo here. Still no Mo Salah, though. Why did we sign Silva? We signed him because he could play on the left. Why has he got a -3? Okay, perhaps Elliott can play that. -1. I guess that will do. We'll just make him wide playmaker builder. Now, this will be interesting because since going to Legendary, our defense has been vulnerable, especially against good teams. League's the priority, of course, get that 21st, but we can't be going out in a Champions League round of 16. That's a nice overlap. Can we get a good early start? Frimpong, make that pass. Openda! That could have been it. Oh, 5 minutes to play. Here's Johnson. I'm pretty sure this is the English Johnson from Spurs. In the box. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's offside. There we go. Sit down. What opportunity. And it's offside. We have defended well. Another ball in the box there. Headers it down, but useless. There we go. We can wave goodbye to Juve because that is game over. 0-0. We are in a quarterfinal. He's 20th Norwich now. I was expecting 4-0. 3-0. 3-1. Where are the goals? They are 20th in the league. Very frustrating, but that's 13 goals now for Silva in 21. FA Cup game here, so rotated side, he could get more. Ipswich, 2-0 win. Simicast, first injury. No. Don't mess around here. He's got a hamstring strain and he's back in 5 weeks. That's a big loss. But look, Salah is back in 3 weeks. Can he just not come back now? So no Wirtz here. Harvey Elliott will have to start in his space. Leeds in the lead. And it's a 2-2 draw. That is dreadful. It's musical chairs right now in the league with 2 points clear of Villa with 8 games left. Chelsea 10 points behind us, but if they win the next game, it could be 7. And they are actually the team that we face next at Anfield. So Elliott is now at cam, but guys, I've managed to put Salah on the bench. It says he's back in 3 weeks, but I think we might be able to bring him on in the second half. Now Neto. No. I'm not ready for this, man. Cole Palmer. It's like a horse. Elliott, we really are missing Wirtz here. Minte, this is nice. On his right foot, goes to finish him. That is 1-1. There we go. Good start to the second half. Beautiful finish on his right foot there. His weaker side, of course. Rather have Minte on than him, but Chelsea could get another Jackson. Yep, 2-1. Dreadful. Horrible defense. Salah is on a cam. Can actually play there. Gets a +1. No, no, no. I'm sick to death of this, man. What is going on? Oh, just get out! What is going on? He's terrible. Couldn't hit a boat to water, and he's scored 2 goals against us. Neto. Nicholas Jackson. Oh, my goodness. Chelsea, I never want to play them again. I guess the positive thing we can take is that Mo Salah is actually back now, and we can just put him straight into the lineup. They're on the right-hand side. Big game now. Quarter-final first leg, Marseille. Away from home. Elliott at number 10, and it's a 3-0 win. Wow. Pavlovic, Gravenberg, and Elliott with a goal. PSG Bayern, Atletico versus Madrid, our tie, and Inter versus Atlanta. So a lot of big teams actually got knocked out in the round of 16. But no Chelsea. Chelsea nowhere to be seen. Oh, they got knocked out in the round of 16 in the Europa League. So they found their level. Villa have gone top. We've got 7 to play and they're a point above us. And Manchester United now face us at Anfield, who are 8th place. Smashed them last time and we're going to smash them again here. It's Gakpo. In behind there for a Pender. What a start this would be. Is not going to miss that. It's 1-0 Liverpool. Pender scores again. Honestly, I have no idea what the keeper was doing there. I don't think he knew what he was doing. Wazowski. Dreadful defense there. We've just let him get straight through. And of course, that's going to be a goal. Oh my goodness, what a terrible goal to concede to Jadon Sancho. He wants to try today, apparently. Horrible defending. What is this legendary business, man? Why are they scoring the jammiest goals? Something about this United formation in this game that is just working a treat for them. Gakpo finds Elliott. Try and find a Pender. Just cannot pass that final pass. We cannot lose this game. We have to get something. Yes, Maguire makes the mistake. A Pender's through. A Pender finishes, and that is Liverpool level. 2-2. We can now push on to get that third. Big mistake by Maguire there. As soon as he did that, you knew that was going to be a goal. We can break. There is no way. There's one last guy to beat. Mo Salah could win this for Liverpool. He's got the pace. He's got the fitness. Can he go the way? It's Mo Salah! 3-2 Liverpool. He's done this before against United. Alisson got the assist. I think that goal I'm talking about was to put the final nail in the coffin, but he's done it there. Winning it for Liverpool. Just don't let this goal in. Anthony, yes, he's passed us the ball. That is beautiful. Now we can attack with Gakpo, but the referee's going to blow it. That is the 3 points, just about. So Champions League quarterfinal, second leg, Marseille. We have a 3-0 lead on aggregate. I think we're just going to sim this. There's no way we get knocked out here. A 2-1 win at home. Tomori possibly scored his first goal for the club. That sees us advance to the semi-finals facing Bayern Munich. The other tie is Atleti versus Inter. But now we have Forest in the Premier League. This is a must-win game. There's no messing around here. We are 1 point behind Villa still if we win, and we have one. Silva, big goal from him. McAllister. This is pretty close. We now have 5 games left, and we are on track to failing the 21st title, which means one of our final games in the league versus Aston Villa at Villa Park, it's absolutely crucial we win that. But if we want to keep the treble alive, it is crucial that we win this game versus Burnley. Get ourselves to the final, which I think that will see us play Man City, let's be honest. I don't want to rotate the whole team, but I have rotated a few. Got Silva up top. I don't know if we've yet played with this guy. Oh, Bradley, that's beautiful defending there. Now he plays that to Salah. Salah moving into the box, pulls that onto his left. Salah to smash it near post. Trafford with a great save. That should have been the first goal there, but keeper stopped. There is no way. What a goal from Gakpo to make it 1. The bicycle kick. If you score from a corner, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be something silly like this. I don't know why the headers don't work. I guess it creates beautiful looking goals. Gakpo on the left. Oh, he's done very well there. Look at him go. Here's Gakpo. Now I've got Elliott. Bad pass. Get a little bit lucky. It's onside. Silva. Salah. The touch. Near post. And that is the second. That should be us in a final now. We can see this game through. Brilliant from Silva to get the ball back. Gets himself an assist there. Not had a terrible game. And that is a Salah goal for Gakpo. In behind there for Silva. Surely he gets there. He does. I really want to score a goal with him. This is our chance. It is Silva. The power shot. Boom! 3-0. Liverpool find themselves coming back to Wembley for the final. Now, Bayern Munich first leg of the semi-final. And look at that, Musiala at cam. It's a shame we don't have Bert straight away. Not sure if he's even back for the second leg. They've got Dybala on the bench. He's a great player. Obviously, Elliot will come into here. The first leg, we sim. It is away in Munich. Let's not lose. A 1-1 draw. I'll take that. Big shout out, by the way, to McAllister, who has 14 goals, 10 assists. They're like number 10 numbers, honestly. It's at CDM, and his numbers are honestly quite close to Vert's. Obviously, Vert's, when he's on the ball, is on another level. When simming, McAllister seems to be scoring all the goals, always getting on the score sheet. Still second in the league. Villa just keep winning. Vert is fit. Probably shouldn't be playing there. A 4-0 win, so we're still in the title race. Vert's actually scoring. Villa, our next game. That is our game in hand. If we win, 77 points, and we're 1 point behind them. And then when we play our next game, if we win, we go top. This is going to go down to like the last game of the season, it seems. But Bayern second leg, can we get ourselves in the final? 5-2 in aggregate, so Inter are the first team to make the final, knocking out Atleti. And the good news is that Florian Wirtz is back at number 10. This is our best team we can put out, and we need it. But I'm not quite the best, because Van Dijk still is injured. Yeah, on legendary difficulty, this is actually going to be a real test, isn't it? We are at home, so we have that advantage. Frimpong, early on. Wirtz gets the ball, just goes to hit one, tests the keeper. Wasn't a massive threat, though. We have a corner here. Mo Salah goes short. Going to put that back post. Good ball. The header from Gravenberg, but what a save, Manuel Neuer. And that's the first half. Yes, that's an overlap I want. Gakpo finding Kerkez. We're getting some luck on the whip here. It's Kerkez. Back post there to Openda. That's 1-0 Liverpool. Laid on. That could be the goal to get us in the final. Kerkez, beautiful play on the left to get that across. Back post to Openda. His movement was good. Just focus up now defensively. Oh, and straight away, Elise out wide. Now we've got Schick. This could be an oh Schick moment. Oh Schick. What's going on? It's the last kick of the game. Equalizer. That's a horrible goal to concede. That sends us to extra time. Mori, McAllister, Salah. Look at this from Frimpong. Moving into the box now. Frimpong brings it back. Looks for a pender. It's 2-1. He's second in the game. 3-2 Liverpool. Is that the goal to send us to the final? I'm going to be completely honest. When we pulled that back there, I was kind of looking for Salah, but doesn't matter. Look, we're bringing on Gomez at the back. Oh, we need Bradley on. Frimpong has no stamina left. But after one more game, you can call us Champions League champions. And there we go. Oh, Kerkez just scored. That's us in a Champions League final. It's an interesting step, by the way. The top goal scorer in the Premier League this season so far is Openda. Trying to find who's on there for Villa. The highest player is Tielemans with 11. And with assists, Vert is trailing Odegaard by 2. And Alisson is smashing the clean sheets with 20. I completely forgot that. We sold Marmalade to Aston Villa, and he's actually having a really good season. That is 31 now for Openda. First nearly at 20, but Aston Villa at Villa Park. This could decide the Premier League title. That Villa side in some great form. They've got Kubasi at the back. No wonder they're in this title race. But if this is going to be anything like that Bayern second leg, then we have one heck of a game on our hands here. Here's Mo Salah receiving it in his own half. We'll move that onto Wirtz there. Out wide for Kerkez. Moving on that left. He's going to pull that back. Look for Salah in the box. Good touch. The finish blocked. Move that on straight away to Frimpong. Moving into the box. Pulls that back. Going to look for Openda. Good touch. The shot. Another save. Marmalade really has kept them in it. As if selling Marmalade to Villa could honestly lose us this title. That would be pretty ironic. Now Villa with Ramsey on the left-hand side. Moving into our area. Watkins! Oh, that's the goal for Villa. Horrible defense. And in a must-win game, this is honestly terrible for us. We now need 2 goals. 10 minutes to play here. Mo Salah on the ball. Past a couple. Gets that in the box. Openda back post to Gravenberg. Big goal. 1-1. Get the ball. Salah puts one in the box. Openda goes for something crazy. And Gakpo just taps it in. Wirtz is making that run. We'll go back to Gakpo though. Openda in behind. Yes! This is massive, and that's the goal. Liverpool in the lead. Openda with the goal. Absolutely incredible scenes here at Villa Park. We are still in this title race. Allison picks that up, and that is full time. The 3 points. 1 point behind Villa now. Game in hand. If we win that, we go top of the league. If we draw that, we go top of the league as well on goal difference. But the bad news is we face Spurs away in London. They're 6th place. They're not having a horrible season. And then 3 days after that, we have 2 days rest. We have Manchester City in the FA Cup final. We can definitely take the high from the Villa game into this one and hopefully smash Spurs off the park. That's a ball in behind there for Openda. Tight angle. Hits the post. I feel toward the start of the season, he would have scored that. Oh my goodness. There is no way the game has allowed a header to go in. And it happens to be in this game against Spurs. Solanke as well. It's not Leo Messi. Oh, there's no way. Solanke. Go on, chip us. Chip us. It's 2-0 Spurs. I don't believe it. We're getting slapped by Spurs. It's McAllister moving into the box. Pass across the area, and that's a goal. But too late. Just a consolation. To be fair, it could mean something on goal difference. 2 games left to play. 1 point behind Villa. It is dreadful. We do have a 3-goal difference advantage. That goal we just scored probably was quite big. Final 2 league games is West Ham and Everton. 24 goal involvement in 30 matches for Birch is amazing. 13 goals, 11 assists. Average match running is 7.7. Well, can he be the difference in this game versus City? Still in play. Gakpo now. Edge of the box. Mo Salah takes it down. That's a penalty. Big opportunity to make it 1 here. Rodrigo, the perpetrator. Look at that. It's McAllister to step up. Is he our best pen taker? Apparently so. Okay, we're going to go to the left here. I just feel left more than the right. Oh my goodness, you are not stopping that. He has smashed it top corner. Fair enough. 1-0 Liverpool. 1-1. Terrible. Rudiger, of all people, it's Rudiger. He finished that like a striker. Back to Vert, picks it up. Here's Gakpo. Yes, that's a good overlap there. Here's Kirkes. Pick out someone. Salah. Oh, what a finish that was. 2-1 Liverpool. Beautiful overlapping play by Kirkes. Gets himself another assist. Amazing goal. Corner whipped in now. Big header away. Salah, come on. Let's break. Mo Salah and Vert. Big chance in behind. Vert through on goal to win it for Liverpool. This would be the game. The FA Cup in the bag. Liverpool are champions. He was unlucky to be denied the last opportunity he had, but another opportunity running from his own half in front of the City end, finishing the game, and that is full time. It's Konate to lift it. Beautiful looking FA Cup with the red ribbons. There we go. The treble is still alive. Of course, we have a Champions League final, but the whole reason we're here is to win that 21st title, and we may have already bottled it. At home against West Ham. We are going to sim this game. We really need results to go our way. Whoever Villa are playing, we win 1-0. Just 1-0, thanks to Gakpo. And results did go our way. We are now top of the league because Villa got a point. Gotta find who they played. They played Fulham on the left there. A 1-1 draw at home. Villa have possibly bottled the league title there. Now, Everton are 17th. They are just about safe from getting relegated. So nothing to play for there, but we could win the league at Goodison Park against our rivals. Is Van Dijk back for this one? No, of course not. He was out for the rest of the season. There's no changes I'm going to make here. This is the best team we can put out. This is also an opportunity for Everton to stop us from winning the title, which would possibly be the greatest moment in the club's history. It's Gakpo now. Inverts. Salah. Touch. Finish. Oh, it's just immense. What a goal. Mo Salah. We needed someone to do something. We just cannot break them down. Boom. One touch. Smashes it. Posts it in. That is the difference between a good player and an elite player. That could be the difference there. That could be the title. All right, defense. Do something here. Oh, that's a great chance, and there's the goal. They score so many of those goals. Just a little opportunity like that, and boom. Guys, look at the clock. We have 10 minutes, and we need a goal. Here's Vert. Give it to Salah. Give it to Salah. Salah is your man. Gets that to Gakpo. Finds Vert. Salah here. Turning. Keeping it. This is nice. Still Salah. Goes down. Still got it. Openda. Now Vert. Florian Wirtz! Oh, that's possibly done it there for Liverpool. That could be the title. That should be the title. Such a big moment. Can't even commentate it. Left it to literally one of the last kicks off the game. 178 million. Definitely worth it. And there we go. Let's see the celebrations. Fair play to Everton for taking it that far. 17th in the league. You could tell they really did not want to give us that. Canade to lift it. Should really be Salah. Premier League champions 21 times. We are now the greatest team in England. Completed the challenge. Won more than Manchester United. Thanks to Salah and Wirtz. And congratulations to Florian Wirtz for winning Player of the Season. 21 goals, 15 assists, 32 for a Pender. McAllister with some amazing stats. 15 goals as a CDM. What the heck? 15 as a backup for Silva. Very solid. Good signing. 24 goal contributions from the left for Gakpo. That's a successful season. I remember CDM getting some good numbers. Only 6 goals, 3 assists for Mo Salah. In 20 appearances, by the way. That injury really did stop him. He couldn't quite find that form. But in the last game, if he didn't score that goal, possibly wouldn't win the league. Take a look at Serie A. Inter have only lost 1 game. 101 points. Okay, we are facing possibly the world's best team right here. This Inter side must be monstrous. They've got Kai Havertz up top. What the heck? Batara Martinez, strong midfield, good defense as we know. But this is an opportunity to win a treble. City have done it. United have done it. This would be historic and really would add to being the greatest team in England. So it's now or never. It's time to get the job done. We do like a Champions League night. We have performed very good this tournament. I don't even know if we've lost a single game. I have a feeling he's going to do that tonight. That's a run. We play it to him. Salah pulls that onto his left, whips that into the box, and that's an early goal for Liverpool. Openda strikes an incredible volley. Salah whipped it in, and that was an incredible volley there from Openda. That takes some serious skill. Did that go through the keeper's legs? It did. What a goal that was. I reckon we could get a second goal here. That's how the momentum's looking. Salah from range. He can do it. He hits it. Oh, it's hit the post. And there's the tap in for Openda. His second of the game, half an hour in. Incredible hit from Salah over the keeper, but hits the post. And I don't care how it goes in. A tap in, doesn't matter. 2-0 Liverpool. He's going to pull that back onto his left. There's a shooting opportunity. Look at this. Gakpo. Oh, what a save. I want 5 here, but Gakpo hits it. Oh, it's 3-0. We're going to run away with this one like PSG did. Here's Openda now in behind. Look at Salah making that run. We'll play it to him. Goes to Wirtz. But it's 4. Before you guys start saying I've put it back to world class, it's on Legendary. Editor, put over the screen right now the receipts, the footage of me pressing A on play match and going into the game, because this is on Legendary. Inter are just absolute ass in Champions League finals, apparently. Oh, Inter could get a goal there. That's the clean sheet gone. I wanted 5-0. That's the final whistle. 4-1. There it is. The Champions League trophy. Take to lift it again. Well, I have absolutely loved this series. We have completed the challenge of making Liverpool England's greatest team, winning 21 titles, making them better than Man United. If you guys watching the full movie, shout out to you. If you guys want to help support the channel an extra bit, then press the join button and become a channel member, and you'll have priority replies on all your comments you put. Become a part of the HRS crew. We're Champions League champions. If you guys have enjoyed this video, smash a like, subscribe. We're close to 100k. I've just made Liverpool the world's best team, but if you want to see me make Manchester United the world's best team, then click this video right here.